click go live and it was like your target recording path is invalid. I wasn't recording anything though. So like, what the fuck's that have to do with this?
Don't worry about it. You just invalid.
John, say something else.
No.
Okay, sounds like only one audio source going through.
You have to stream up too just to make sure.
That's what I'm doing on my phone. With me on one computer now, I can't listen to stream and not broadcast stream like I could before.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so far it sounds good though, so I think we might be alright here. So unfortunately, no alerts tonight because the program that I was using for alerts I did not bring over. And then also I'm gonna redo everything to just use StreamerBot, I think. So I'll probably have to redo it. What the hell is that? John jamming to that beat.
Don't worry about it.
That's probably clashing like a motherfucker with the theme song.
Add to playlist. Windows docking feature is so fucking weird. Nobody does it at once. Okay. I think we're good here. What were we missing? Missing Adam and Megan. John, did Megan say if they Nope. Okay, I'm getting a whole bunch of non-answers, so Sid, if you want the... Oh, Sid's gone. Adam, don't leave, and also do recap.
Fuck no. Drink. Fuck off.
Adam, you are so loud.
Sorry, I was kind of screaming into my mic because I was leaning right next to it. Okay.
At least you don't sound like a robot, so that's good.
Hey, for once.
Don't jinx it.
You already did by saying that. So, now, found out because of Bear's allergy, he had a secondary bacteria infection around his eyes. He had an ear infection. And then with everything, so he's on like, he has a medicated shampoo, medicated foot wipes, medicated foot mousse,
Jeez.
antibiotics, what else? Ear drops. Like, god damn, dude.
And then he just looked at you like, you got this, right?
He was pissed at me because they didn't ear clean too. Digging in his ear cleaning.
It's fine. I hear dogs love that.
He was okay with it once the actual ear cleaning started, but he hates the initiation of touching his ears.
Mm.
Okay, this goes here. This goes here. Everything is all fucked. This goes here. This goes here. Stretchy, stretchy, stretchy. Do.
Alright, so you got to recap before we start something.
Sure.
Sure is good enough. Let's start this.
Hey, and Megan's back.
Perfect time.
Okay, we started off the session at the end of the bridge, about to start a 10-day journey towards Ironbeard Mines. So, a lot of the journey was spent, nothing happening, no combat, no struggles, just normal days of peaceful walking and downtime activities. Desmond helped make some shit. Esmeralda failed at some push-ups, then stuck around with other people while they were doing their stuff. Thrain got some armor made and gathered some resources. At the end of the journey, Thrain tried using the necrotic rune again. A little bit of trouble the first time, ended up figuring it out the second time, on his way of not mastering but gaining full control of that one. Nell did a little bit of gathering, a little bit of work with their rune, ended up almost striking everyone with lightning, almost freezing their hand again when using ice, and finishing a rather large potion at the end of travel. Roderick helped with his sword, made some bullets, and at the end of those 10 days, we ended up at Ironbeard Mine, snuck towards the barred off mine entrance. Someone caught us. Desmond said that we had an agreement where we would come back and check to see how the dragon was doing, seeing if it departed or if it was still off limits for people in the town to enter the mine. So the guard, whoever was on patrol, just bought that, said that the village had been giving offerings, and went off on his way. So he unlocked the bars on the mine for us. We all went in. No one told Esmeralda about the big illusion dragon, so she got freaked the fuck out and everyone just walked past. Ended up going all the way to the end, talking to Brother Ironbeard. Said that we had a good amount of gold to pick up, some magic items that the village had left as offerings. Tried to make a deal where he would get a portion of our half of gold in exchange for the magic items. We debated on that for a little bit. Desmond had the idea if we can carve out some of the path for him, then we get the items and we get the gold. So with everyone's using their bardic inspirations, their what does Thrain do?
Guidance.
Guidance.
Yeah, his you can do it. We all grouped up, made like 100 feet of progress when they've only made 30 feet since we were last here, and even managed to save all of the ores in the process. So everyone was kind of shocked and slack jawed at what the party was able to do. As soon as we finished this, we grabbed the gold, grabbed the items, gave him a quick pat on the shoulder, and said, "We'll be back relatively soon, seeing as how you got a lot of profits here that we got to pick up as soon as it gets turned into platinum." So we all left the mine, started another 5-day journey where we all got some magic items, started working towards attuning those. Roderick got the bestest friendship bracelet. Thrain got a morning star that lets him have a concentration while he's raging. Helps people not die too. Esmeralda got a cape. I don't remember what the cape does.
She looks really cool.
Nell got a pendant, and it amplifies their aura and I think bardic inspiration, or maybe just the aura. And Desmond got a monocle that amplifies his fire-based shit. So during those 5 days of travel, we all attempt to attune to these items. And at the end of the journey, Desmond tells Thrain to prepare banishment for the next day because he wants to go and deliver some messages.
You didn't say that. You just asked me to prepare banishment.
Mm-hmm. And we ended off the session with Thrain preparing to banish Desmond.
You were banished at the end. And because everybody saw you poof, and then that was it.
Right.
Yeah, and that's where we started off from, and for some reason, why does my volume keep automatically turning itself down? This thing's gonna piss me off, and I'm gonna have to do something about it, I know it. So we can start off right there. So
I'm gonna fist fight our audio though.
Is it still doubling?
Yeah.
What if
You sound fine.
Yeah, I think it's just okay, now it should be fixed. And let's just hope that I can still hear everybody.
Test, V5 hopum.
Testing,
Cool,
testing,
can't hear
testing.
you, so
Cool,
I need
cool.
to change it to I need to change it to monitor mute output.
No.
Yes.
Hi, Christina.
Hello.
Okay, now it's set to
Reoccurring to do.
monitor mute output. So someone let me know if you can hear it doubled.
I'll be talking here for a second because why not?
Sounds good.
now that we got that out of the way, hopefully we'll be good. I think that's a byproduct of it now being on one computer. I have to change that setup a little bit. But as long as it's working, that's all that matters. All right. Everybody, your magic items should all be attuned now. Also, I guess real quick for the players, some of you, most of you, have a new section in your actions tab for your new item. So, so you should be able to go in there and do all your stuff. John, yours really doesn't have anything that you can bake actions into, so like I just built it in there so you could click it if you wanted to keep track of it yourself.
Yep.
Thrain, your one of the effects that does the additional damage, that's baked right into the weapon, and I already tested it earlier. So as long as the creature is bloodied, it will automatically proc. So nothing you have to do there.
Cool. That was the whole thing. I'm like, I don't see this.
Yeah. If you check your effects, it should be actually on your effects though.
Ah,
I don't
okay.
see any shit on my end either, but like, you know, it's fine.
On yours, you don't have a separate section, but if you look under your Bardic Inspiration, you now have 2 Bardic Inspiration like casts that you can do. The second one is the one that you would do for anyone trying to do a save against being charmed or anything. And then everything else you already just have baked in. So like your additional aura is already baked into your effects. And then the other one, there's nothing you really do. I mean, I could put something on there that you could just tick off if you wanted to, but I figured it would just clutter up your sheet. So if you want to do counterspell, then you can just tell me you're doing that. But if you want to have a tracker for it, I can build it. Let me know.
I do want a tracker because I will forget it exists if I do not have a tracker.
That is fine. I can do that. And then like for Christina, your one of yours just says that you can like move 15 feet. Like there's nothing you can really build into that, so there's just a tracker built for it.
Also, I pulled a consumer report for mine, car insurance, or just a consumer report, and some of the shit that's on the report is like, oh damn, they have everything about you.
Yeah. That's why it's called a consumer report. All right, let's start it up here. So, Thrain, you cast Banishment on Desmond, and as you do, everybody hears a slight, and Desmond just disappears from sight. Desmond, you're standing in this field, in your field camp. It's daylight out, so it's nice and bright. And then all of a sudden, you basically go blind for a moment as your vision adjusts to the change. And all of a sudden, you're just standing in the Shadowfell. And everything's super dark until your eyes adjust to it. And you see that the city is in a bit of a hustle and bustle right now, with people kind of running around, a little bit chaotic. What is your intention here? You would be in your palace.
I think the last time he was banished, we said that when he made the way over to the material plane, it was in his professor's
Yep, you are
chambers.
correct. Yeah.
So I guess immediately looking to see if his professor was there, and if not, then a mad dash to the nearest being?
No, he is not there.
I need to pull up. Where is it then? It would be here, here, here. Oh my god. Why is this not logged in?
Gotcha, bitch.
Where? So sprinting out of his professor's chambers, nearest room would probably be his mother and father's chambers. So sending a message to his mother to see if she retrieves it or she picks up on the message or not.
What's the message gonna say?
Are you in your chambers? It's Desmond.
You get a response back. No, we're in the middle of a war council.
May I interrupt?
Are you home?
For a minute or less.
Just so Cliff's aware, 55 seconds is all he would get. I would not take a chance of getting that close to a minute.
You hear a response back. This is pressing matters. Does it need to be me?
It needs to be someone I trust.
And then, like a second later, you would just see as in front of your mother's chambers, she appears.
Then hand off a note that I had prepared for her. I sent you a message in Facebook of what it contains. So immediately as she appears, hand off the note. I take a step back. I put one hand over my chest, one hand folded behind my back, give a bow. I'm not here that long. I am here through a banishment spell. If I remain here any longer, I will be trapped here. Is there a being of immense power that can bring back someone slain by a creature from... Fuck, I don't remember the name of it.
Negative.
The negative.
Right, it was a negative. Yeah, it was a negative,
Mhm.
right?
Short of the wish spell, none I'm aware of.
A companion I'm traveling with has been chosen by someone from this realm, brought back by their own power.
You're back.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, your eyes you're just flashbanged by the blinding light as you are standing in front of Thrain again, as he's giving you this look because he had to cancel his banishment spell.
So Desmond would appear with his hand over his heart, one arm folded behind his back, and like in a half bow, like looking forward, mid sentence.
Just hit it.
Yeah, and you would just hear him say like the last sentence of that, like, by its own power.
You don't suppose you can do that a second time?
Not until tomorrow. But I can do that every day if you'd like.
The queen has no knowledge of any creature powerful enough to bring back someone that fell in the same means that you have.
Okay. Kind of a dejected look on his face, but he hides it really quickly.
Cliff, along with the letter that Desmond prepared, Esmeralda prepared a letter that he would have also handed off, just both of them at the same time.
Yeah, well, where's the second one at?
That's on her.
Was I made aware that I was sending a letter?
You handed off a letter to Desmond.
We joked about it last session that you were writing like, "Hey bestie, you won't believe it. I just died twice." You wrote the letter to his sister.
The night before.
You were aware.
Shit.
I don't believe them either,
Give
Christina.
me a second.
It's only been 2
All
weeks.
lies.
You don't remember what you said? Verbatim?
Has
It's
it been
actually
2
only been
weeks?
6 days.
We didn't play last week, did we?
Yeah?
Yeah, we did.
I don't know where the fuck I've been. It's only been a week. Now you really have no excuse. All right. Desmond, you appear back. Confer back with Thrain that he can't do it again until tomorrow. What's the game plan for the morning? Is it basically just pack up and then head into town?
That's all Desmond's doing.
Right, I forgot that goes on the screen when I just throw dice randomly now. I can't just play with it. So rude.
I mean, you can. It's just everybody else will see it.
Why are there mosquitoes in my bedroom? Get down here so I can kill you.
So I take that as nobody is doing anything.
Roger go over to Desmond with a fucked up bullet in pieces, like, hey, so this Shadowfell power, it's a little more unpredictable than the rest of the stuff I've worked with.
I got him.
Would
I was
you
gonna ask.
happen to have another source by chance I could borrow?
So Desmond picks up one of the broken pieces that you're holding in front of him and holds it in his hand, and it unfolds on itself and makes a whole nother piece.
Okay. See, the one time I was doing it next to you like I have been to work with it, but then you were busy doing something else, and then it just, I don't know.
And he holds it up. If you try to force it the way you want it, it will shatter. You have to sculpt it with your mind.
Sculpt it with my mind.
You come over to Desmond and I, right? You walk
Yeah.
over to us?
Yep.
Hanging.
Smack.
Thrain busts out laughing. And then he chokes back. Right, results guy. You can do it.
Oh, it's fine. I just need to use more of my enlightenments for this one in particular.
I forgot about that.
And he's like just carrying it back to his stuff and like handling it so gently and wrapping it with a cloth and tucking it away in a special slot on his bag. But other than that, he's ready to go.
I'm not gonna do anything before we hang on, let me. This was as we're getting into town by the dock where we're getting the ship.
Yeah. So you're within just a few moments of being able to travel there. Hour away. You set up camp. So
Okay.
yeah, you're at camp and you have time.
Okay. I'll go out scavenging before we go. See if I can collect anything out here. Since I don't think we'll be able to find anything on the water.
Alright. I mean, you can go ahead and roll if you want.
It taunted that one too.
Yeah, that is a success.
Is it this one? It is this one.
You're supposed to roll it, not slide it.
I'm just clicking the button. It's doing what it does. 10 uncommon.
Alright, anybody else doing anything?
Yeah, work on making a potion of psionic fortitude. Fartitude, yes, Megan.
Psionic fortitude.
It's an uncommon.
Yep.
Chill.
I'm gonna work on my maps.
I'm so proud of you, buddy. Skills. Do the thing.
That is a success.
And is it still 2 successes to make an uncommon? I wasn't sure if that also changed as we leveled.
No, that does not change as you level.
Okay.
The roll you need to be a success changes as you level, though.
Got it. So I still gotta do this one more time. Understood.
Yep.
I'll be right back, but I'll have my phone with me. I haven't eaten dinner yet.
Yep. Esmeralda, you want to give me your cartography roll, please?
What role did you want again?
You said you were going to do your maps?
Yes, my maps.
Cartography. Cartographer's tools at the bottom of your thing. Yeah, and that's definitely a success. Anyone else doing anything?
Nope.
Ooh, I'm dying. All right. I'm actually surprised John didn't want to do anything.
I don't think I had.
I mean, it's a new day, so it's whatever, but... Alright. Then, you all pack everything up. And you continue on your way. Why is this not loading?
What about it? What about it? No? Why
Honey,
why
you're
would I
not
want
muted.
it?
We're all a mess tonight.
I mean, I'm a mess every day of the week, so I don't think you can seclude it to tonight.
Can and will.
We're missing what now?
Okay. you know, you weren't muted and all that.
Oh, my apologies.
And then Clef said we're a mess tonight. And I was like, don't you dare seclude it tonight.
I'm so good about that. I'm surprised I wasn't.
All right.
All these new berries to eat.
So
Yeah,
as you all
could be
continue on,
What?
you start making your way down the road, and you veer in on this path that lines the cliffside. And as you look off to your left, you could see the ocean as the trail cuts down the mountains a bit. And down the way, you see this small little hamlet. It's a total of 4 little buildings, and you can see a small rack of boats that are sort of out front to it. And you see this small sign that says Rotwood. And I have to do this to share, right?
They need a new publicist. Who the hell's decided that Rotwood was a good name for a town?
The Rotwoodians.
There's good and there's accurate. Might not be one, but it is definitely the other.
Time to charter a ship.
And
Maybe.
yeah, as you all approach, you could see a couple people outside, dressed up in like dirty workers' clothes, like overall and suspenders with like no undershirt. And there's like 4 of them gathered around the whole of this ship, and they are just like hammered to the ship, just building this thing. And as you all start making your way down this path, down the mountain, to the beach that they're on, they all just stop what they're doing, and they all stand up and just turn and look at you.
In unison?
Not in unison, but like you
Okay.
see them like kind of like
Someone
hit the
pointed you
other one,
out and
yeah,
everybody's
kind of like
looking.
point up the hill, and
I had to make that clarification, make sure they're not all the exact same person.
It could be disturbing. You are right. Cliff has put us in horror movie situations before.
I would never.
30 guys walk over at the same time. Hello, I am Paul.
Gary.
Fucking 30 white men walking to you and walking over to you and talking to you at the same time. That's terrifying.
I agree. I would not want to be in that scenario.
Brandon, look over it now.
Yep. No, we'll walk up and be like, "Hey, we're looking to charter a ship if possible."
They all sort of stop and look at each other. Well, we ain't much for chartering.
Would you do it for a few platinum?
Someone to go with us and sail it too. And man it.
I'll do it. But my expertise is more in building the ships, not sailing them.
Do you have anyone here that would know?
They all sort of look at each other. You're looking at all of us.
Desmond holds up 10 platinum. Anyone even willing?
I already told you I'll do it. Where
Wonderful. Because you have any idea how a ship works, you're more knowledgeable than us.
Where are you headed to?
Waylo.
Then Pinegrave.
Well, Waylo ain't got no dock.
We don't have to have a dock. We can anchor offshore, and we have our ways of getting in.
Or we can, if you are able to make a little dinghy to get us in as well.
I mean, we can make whatever you want. How much time you got?
Today.
No, we ain't making you a dinghy today.
Bring the supplies on board. You can make it on board. Or we could. Looks at Roderick, who knows how to tinker. Looks at Desmond, who knows how to use every tool known to man.
Huh?
All right. I guess let me go wash up and tell my wife, and then we'll be off.
Would you want us to pay them or to pay you? Pay your family, I should say. I don't know if you have any use for it on the water or if you'll need it on the way back.
It don't make no difference to me.
I'll hand over 5 platinum to the guy we're talking to. We'll do half now, half later.
That's not how we do business here.
He's
Fun.
like, you
Funny,
want it all?
last I checked, he offered you 2 platinum originally. And even
Desmond
though you
offered
said
10.
yes, upped it to 10. This is Nell talking.
Oh, this is me talking. Like I thought I don't remember the 2 platinum being brought up.
Pretty sure that was the first thing Desmond said was 2 platinum, and then when
A
he
couple.
didn't get, a couple,
Okay.
and then it was brought up to 10. So last I checked, we're being more than generous with your pay.
He takes the 5 platinum, he hands it back to Thrain, and he goes, "You go ahead and find yourself another boat. You want to be that way." And he turns around and he's like,
You didn't
Picks
even
up-
let me roll persuasion. How dare you, Clifford?
"You didn't say you were gonna roll it. You just made a statement."
You responded immediately.
Desmond's gonna hand over 10 platinum, put the hand on the guy's shoulder. Can we speed things up? We got places to be.
Do you mind if I shower first?
You go right ahead. Desmond gets a smile.
As long as we leave today, I'll be happy.
He kind of like looks at you like, "How long do dwarves take to shower?"
A short
I'm just
amount of
saying.
time.
Whatever.
looks at
Do
you.
it so
He shoots you- he
infrequently,
shoots you
it
a
takes
smile.
the whole day to do it.
I'm just saying, any other affairs you need to get in order. That is our timeline. It's today at some point.
He takes some money, puts it in his pocket, grabs a couple tools, puts it in this little rickety metal toolbox next to him, closes it, latches it, picks it up, and then he starts walking into the little hamlet whistling.
I'm just gonna pretty much cop squat right next to where we're at, just out of the way if possible.
Can
Yeah,
I make an insight check? Is this motherfucker coming back?
You can make an insight check, sure.
I mean, they don't come back.
They'll come back.
It'll be real easy to just take them out. Like, hey, Robert.
Just the way you described him walking off whistling, my brain was like, he'll never return.
Yeah, Roderick, he needs to die.
Again, I need a confirmation of that. Uno. Man, you don't know. You get such bad readings from this guy. You don't know what his intentions are. He could be up to something nefarious. He could be telling the truth. It's really
He could be a fucking cultist for all I know, bro.
could be. And the other 3, they they kind of look at you guys for a second, and they're just like staring at you as you're just there. And then they just kind of shrug, and then they turn around and start working back on the boat again.
Now, is this the only boat that's there?
No,
Okay.
no, this one is like an incomplete boat. They have kind of like pulled up on like a dry dock.
Okay.
But yeah, about Capital loves environmental effects.
He's like, yeah, I guess we're gonna have rough seas.
We'll see. Because I do have an ocean table, and there are positive outcomes, there are negative outcomes, there's a kraken. About 20 minutes later or so, you see this guy come back out wearing slightly cleaner overalls with a shirt underneath. And he has a singular bag that he's holding over his shoulder. And he's walking kind of the opposite side of the town. So you all are around this area here, like just off screen. And he's walking more towards this area here. And he takes one of the larger boats. Anybody who has any sort of... Anybody have any knowledge of boats at all?
I might.
I don't.
I feel like there's a possibility I could.
I might have.
If anybody might have, go ahead and roll a history roll.
They gonna have me fucking working or knowing shit about boats?
I don't know shit about fuck.
So both of you have some, some light teachings on boats and water vessels in general. This one looks like it could probably hold 6 to 8 people comfortably. So he unhitches it from this large stone hitch, and he drops the sails and he starts doing some inspections on it. And after 5 minutes or so of looking everything over, he grabs this large oar and he kind of like sticks it into the sand, and he just yells over to you guys, "All right, whenever you're ready."
All right, let's go.
Immediately gets up and starts walking towards him.
Players, you're gonna have to keep track of this. We have 2 golden D20s. I cannot update that because I don't have my chatbot running. It is 2 golden D20s though.
There.
I'm so proud of you, Sin.
And let's do this real quick. Okay. Yeah, so he calls you all over, and then as you all approach, he's like, "So, do you really want me to bring things on here to build you a dinghy?"
Unless you see another way to get to Willow.
I mean, we could shallow dock it, but it's kind of rocky.
We don't need anything to build a dinghy.
Okay, you got it?
He just looks at you and he nods.
The same way we got off, or we got to the top of the bridge.
Right.
So
We
you
just
don't
need
want me to bring anything for the dinghy?
no tools. All of your time should be spent sailing, maintaining the ship, making sure we arrive.
If you need help, we'll help. At least I will.
I'm more than willing to learn. It's always fun.
Well,
And anything to not be in a canoe on the water. Nell's just like grinning.
well,
They tip too easily.
I ain't in no position to teach. As I said, I build them. Sailing them is not my strong suit. But I know enough to get you there. We're not doing anything with too rough of waters. Pats the boat. She'll do just fine.
It knocks on the wood. Uh-huh.
Alright. Climb on in and we'll shove you off.
And in we go.
He climbs in the back. And after everybody gets situated, he takes the oar, 1 foot on the land and the oar, and he pushes with it until the water catches current. And then he slowly pushes you off. The boat dips for a moment, and you guys get just a little bit of a butterfly as your stomachs dip. And then as you catch current, it kind of puts through, and then he just starts paddling out. And this boat's, you know, it's a seafaring boat, but it's nothing special at all. It's a very quaint sized craft. There's enough room for all of you, and then there's room for, you probably could see like 2 or so more people in there. If you wanted to cram anybody in there, you could probably fit like 4 more people in it.
Is it just like a sailboat?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
It's a sailboat, but the sides of it are a little bit taller than what you would normally expect. Like Thrain sitting down probably can't see like the water right off the boat. Like it's, the walls of it are a little bit too tall for him to be able to see over. Yeah, and you all set off. So,
How long is this gonna take?
to get to Waylo, how much of this can you see on the? Hey, you know, it's really kind of convenient that I can do this all live and like see the effects of it and not have to like fuck around. It's pretty nice. All right, so bop. 3, 10, 18, 19, 21. So it would take you about 7 days to get there.
Much faster than walking.
So, 7 days on normal conditions. During this time, who is anybody going to be helping? Are you guys going to be doing any sort of shifts? Whereas, like, you know, your guide could get some sleep, and you all could paddle and steer. That might get you there a little bit faster, but there is a chance that you could fuck it up. Yeah, so we'll start with that. Anybody plan on helping with that?
Does that remove my ability to downtime?
Yeah, kind of. Well, in general, your ability to downtime is going to be hindered at best. But depending on when you're doing it, like if you're doing an off shift where you're getting your full sleep in, and then like during his sleep you're doing it, no, I won't take away your downtime.
Got it. Understood. Because, you know, At least I have trance, so I have that easier ability. I want to be able to keep farming out these potions.
Okay.
Need as much psionic potions as I can. These mental fortitude shits.
Okay.
I'll do a little bit of that, and I'm gonna try to do some fishing. If I'm gonna ask Desmond for a fishing rod and do some fishing.
Hey, Desmond, can you whip up a fishing rod?
I imagine him looking at
There
you
you
like,
go.
Not even will you? Can you? It's hey, will you? Because you've done it before.
now he made a fishing robot.
Yeah, like this is old school shit. Fucking take this.
That's if there's not just one on the ship, and then if there was, then I'd just grab that. But I'm gonna try to do some fishing.
Desmond's just sitting back, like in a chair, looking out at Amethil as we coast along. And as you come up and ask him, he's like, "Huh? Yeah, okay." He just starts making it right there and then.
He pulls a stick out and ties a string to it. Here you go, buddy.
Desmond Dusk original.
Roderick wants to coordinate his downtime activity and assisting. What the fuck?
The best fishing pole ever.
Desmond put way too much time into this shit.
Um,
Why does it have
It's collapsible,
features?
so you can take it with you off the boat too.
roll that one more time, because you're gonna be rolling a disadvantage.
Okay.
Dirty 20 on an 8. Disgusting.
But yeah, he wants to have his downtime activity time
Mm-hmm.
linked with when Desmond will be free, because he doesn't want to fuck up another piece of this Shatterkai mystery shit. But then if he can also, for when our guy needs to rest, if we're going to do it that way where we're going to like try and take over, then he also wants to coordinate that time with Thrain, hoping that the two of them and their survival skills can navigate better than just any one of us individually.
Okay.
Yeah, he's down for whenever.
I will say we're gonna expedite this shit. Like, I don't want to have another entire session of crafting.
Right.
So
Agreed.
y'all got 7 days. Think about what you're gonna be doing on here. And actually, let me do this real quick. We're just worried about day 1 right now. So Desmond made a fishing pole. Thrain, you're gonna fish, I assume.
I'm gonna during like my downtime, we'll be fishing and just trying to, you know.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a nature roll with advantage. For your fishing roll. With advantage because you're using the pole.
Damn.
Oh my god.
You're welcome. That first day,
Desmond, how do you use this shit?
It just says press here.
Thrain, you've probably done like land fishing like before, but fishing on the water is totally different because you're not getting the hang of like the boat's currently in motion and like even when
It would
you
have
see
been
a fish.
as a kid. It would have been on the boat. Would have been only as a kid. Like, hang on, let me look at notes here.
You went deep sea fishing
Like-
with pops once.
Maybe 70 years ago,
So a
my
little bit ago.
20s.
He hasn't done it since he was yay high. Oh wait.
Gotta be more specific. Who else? Day 1. Nell, you trying to finish your potion?
Hell yeah.
At disadvantage.
Can't believe you've done this.
Who'd have thunk that doing really precise things on an ocean is very difficult?
It's
Right.
fine.
But not for you.
Not for me. I'm also gonna at some point eat all of my berries.
Sure.
At the same time.
Yeah, at the same fucking time. No.
I don't know what any of them did, but I feel like shit.
All right. First things first. We try the yellow one. Vivid yellow with slightly translucent look. Let's go.
Roderick, what are you doing? Seems how everybody else is doing something, so you're not gonna be able to coordinate with anybody on day one.
We gonna try and start this bullet process again.
Sure. At disadvantage.
Yep. I got this. Haha.
Hey.
That is a success. And what's Esmeralda doing?
I am going to watch the guy navigate the boat and compare it to like the stuff like I do know, and just like kind of trying to learn the best I could.
Sure. Give me a perception roll. Best you could tell, he's just going like this.
Oh, he's not even using the sail?
Oh no, the sail's up, but he's still guiding it. Like he's
Okay.
supposed to guide the ship around.
Oh, because I have one of those things in the back.
It does not have a rudder.
No rudder. Got it.
All right. So first day's fairly smooth waters. As you're moving, he tells you, on the first leg, we're gonna have to move out into a little bit deeper. There's a swell that picks up between here and Wind Point with a nasty undertow, and it'll suck us right under. So we need to push out a little bit further. It might get a little choppy later into the day. As we move on a little bit further, we'll be able to come closer to shoreline when we get near a wind point. And then from there on out, it should be fairly smooth. And as day turns into night and you're all moving out, you get far enough out into this ocean that basically land disappears. And you guys are in the middle of this ocean. Everybody give me a con save Nell at disadvantage.
What? Me getting sick on a ship? Maybe? Never. That wouldn't happen.
And it didn't.
And it didn't.
Must be those taller walls.
Would we get the plus whatever from Nell for saves?
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, you're probably close enough to me.
So it was at a plus.
You're fine, you know
4.
I'm not worried about any of these rolls. As day turns into night, the shore disappears, and you all get a very isolated feeling. And in the distance, you can see the occasional crackle of lightning in the sky. And as late night falls in, a storm rushes in, and you all get pretty choppy water. And your guide, not your guide, Roger, but your guide, he just remains completely just stone-faced, no worries at all, as he just navigates through these huge chops and these giant waves. And the next day, you could see he actually looks really exhausted trying to like maintain that all night. He says, I either need to take a break for a couple hours and we can drift. We're in a good enough area here that we're not at a lot of risk. Or if one of you guys want to take over, you can. We just need to keep heading that way. And he's like literally just pointing into the horizon of nothingness with no reference whatsoever, other than the sun rising in the sky.
I am
Do we
going
have
to
the
step
shoreline
on
at all?
attempt it.
No.
No
You're in the
No
middle of the ocean.
shoreline.
Looking or remembering that Esmeralda is doing mapping stuff. I'm gonna ask them if they have a compass.
I should have a compass, yes.
Okay. Can I have your compass for now?
Start rummaging through their bag. Inventory.
It's just in your cartographer's tools or whatever.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can't give you the whole thing. So
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like in general, it would be. Okay, can I?
yeah, no.
I would look to see what direction he's trying to keep us going in, and I'll look at Roderick. Should we try this together?
That's good. Probably gives us the best shot of finding where we need to be.
This is open conversation, so Nell, I know you wanted to. So this is, like I said, it's
I know
open
I've got the
conversation.
strength to do it.
I was also attempting to do it.
I have the strength to paddle for as long as you need me to. That is more than within my capabilities. I just need somebody to guide me as to where to go in terms of
I think. Do you say anything?
Given the fact that you guys are debating on who's gonna do it, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna move like in front of where whoever sits at the oars would. So like, let's say like whoever's gonna sit at the oars sits here. I'm gonna sit in front of them, hold the compass, and go into a trance. That way, it's not gonna move. You're gonna have it like.
So you
within
didn't
line
hand
of
over your
sight.
compass.
No. 'cause
she's
it
a
makes sense for
fancy
you to
compass
hold
holder
it.
now.
Yeah, because I was asking, can I borrow it? So if you're holding your compass, it's different. Then I wouldn't have said that. I was asking to take your compass so that Roderick and I could do this, but you said you were gonna do that. That's why I want to confirm.
Yeah, no, I rather.
She just said
stay-
she's gonna sit in a trance in front of whoever's paddling, so essentially you'll be able to look at her to see the compass.
Yeah. But okay, yeah. No, I think among the four, look at Desmond. 4 of us will be able to handle it.
He's in this luxury hammock.
we will try to keep us going.
All right. What is your guys' proficiency bonus right now? 4?
Mm-hmm.
Whoever wants to roll it, Roderick or Thrain, one of you can roll this. If you're both doing it together, I'll give you advantage on the roll, +4 for the proficiency bonus, but only one of you gets to roll. So who wants to do the roll for it?
I'll roll it.
Okay.
So, and I'm adding a +4 to it.
Yep. So survival, advantage, +4. All right. And now you're going to be rowing. Can I have an athletics roll, please? Straight. No advantage, no disadvantage. 10. Okay.
No. Golden D20. I refuse. I don't want to fuck this up.
Sure. Golden D20 you can do. You guys have 1 golden D20.
Motherfucker!
So 10.
Every time I use a golden D20, it's the exact same roll. What is this?
Witchcraft.
Fate saying you don't get to adjust anything.
I
Fate.
hate everything.
Fate is a funny mistress.
Cliff, I think you're doing this on purpose somehow.
How the fuck would I do that? My hands were literally in frame the whole time. Even I didn't even. Unless I'm like
No,
that
you're
good
doing
with
it
my
on purpose,
toes.
I know it.
I'm that good with my toes.
I don't know what
then,
keyboard
man.
you have set up down there. You just got command prompts down there. You poke them with your feet. I don't know.
Right. Got a foot pedal. Like, all right, Megan's rolling. Make it a 10. All right. Luckily for you, as you size up the gentleman that you're taking the oar from, you don't really think that his strength score is too amazing or anything. So, you know, you look at him and he's just an older guy, and you know, obviously he's kind of shredded.
Mhm.
Just given the fact that he's just all lean and just works on boats all day.
A carpenter, yeah.
But like other than that, yeah, you don't nothing stand outish about it. So you feel a 10 might be okay. All right. So between Roderick and Thrain, like almost over anally, like every time the needle moves a little bit off on the compass, like no, go this way. So now you're constantly making these super fine, like minute, like micro degree movements until they finally get like the hang of like a little bit of off course isn't really gonna hurt too bad. And you all start moving. As a result of the environment roll, you all are blessed with tailwinds. And as they catch the sail, they coast you around even faster. Your day is going to be truncated into 5 days instead of 7.
Woo!
And after like the end of this shift here, this guy's kind of like sitting there and he's got his hat pulled over his face and he's just the entire time. After the end of his little nap, he wakes up and he just starts looking around. And at this point, off in the distance, behind where he is, but like if you're looking off the front of the boat, off to your left, you could start seeing the shore getting closer and closer. And off in the distance, you could see the town of Wind Point. And you all haven't been there before, you know, you get to see it from a different vantage than you normally do and kind of get to appreciate the full scene of it from the water. And as he hops back in place, he kind of like chuckles a little bit. He goes, well, I was half expecting to wake up and us be on our way to Ozo, so this is a pleasant surprise.
Took all 4 of us, so I think you're a little bit better at it than us, but
Well, there's a
I'm just
reason
glad
it takes
we were
a whole
able to do
crew.
it right.
Cliff.
Yeah.
Random question.
Random answer.
If I know it's a possibility, but could I practice my trance enough to the point where I'm able to like blend?
Purple.
No.
You gave me a random question, I give you a random answer. What do you mean practice your trance? Your trance
No,
is
I'm
sleeping.
just sleeping. I'm aware. It's trance to sleep. Yes, in it.
What do you mean practice it?
Like like because we only need like the 4 hours. If I did an additional 4 hours where I'm in a trance but I'm not sleeping, but like I become like invisible to an extent.
I'm becoming
Okay,
so
Drax.
still. You cannot detect my motions.
That's exactly what I was thinking. You would have to sell me on that one.
Okay, I will think about it.
Okay. I'd have to understand what would even like how that would even be a thing. Like what about you in a trance makes you go invisible or puts on your predator camouflage? You took a stealth boy while you were napping. Like I don't know. Like I'm not against it. I just need to know how it would work for it to make sense.
Well, given the fact that I know shadow magic, I figured it would be more plausible.
I mean, your magic mostly has to do with like fear.
Mm-hmm.
So invisibility isn't really like a thing that would.
Unless she's doing it to scare people.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. More so the fact, like, to have them like be like that picture. It just popped up.
I can see you. No, you can't.
So like I'm like interrogating someone or whatever, and like I keep thinking about it.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and put a pin in this and say, come up with a good reason and justification for it, and we'll talk.
Okay.
All right. And after you all get done with your current shifts, Nell is going to sit back and pop a berry.
And we're gonna find out what the fuck it does.
Makes you seasick.
That'd be funny.
I'm just using the same berries from yesterday because I had mentioned eating them and then we just didn't, so I said, fuck it.
I just have to figure out where that's saved at. All right. It is vivid yellow, is slightly translucent. Okay. So you eat the berry, and a few moments later, you kind of start to feel yourself getting a little restless, and you're sort of bouncing around a little bit, and you feel this like extra energy, like you want to move fast, but you're contained in the ship and you can't. So you're just kind of sitting there, just like quickly
Writing
bouncing your
notes.
leg and shit.
Hey, no, I have something that might help with that.
I didn't hear you, what?
I have something that might help with your restlessness. Hey, hand over a
Please.
potion.
They drink it?
There's a potion of swiftness. You get an extra 10 feet for the next hour. I pretty much just gave you caffeine.
Crack!
So so Nell took caffeine straight, and then you just handed her a Red Bull.
Right?
Cool. Nowhere to go.
Push-ups. Lots of push-ups are gonna happen.
So after you finish it, you actually see like a wicked grin on Desmond's face.
As soon as the feeling starts to rise in their chest, you're gonna get a playful swat on the top of the head, not like an actual hit, but just like a and then go to your face. How dare you?
I am definitely going to glance at that and kind of like slightly confused face.
You just see
We were-
Nell thumping their leg.
Nell's just vibrating in place.
Oh no, Nell is now going like, hey Esmeralda, you want me to show you how to do push-ups? Here's how you do push-ups. You gotta get your form like this.
We're doing push-ups on the water, okay?
Yeah, we are doing push-ups in the boat now. Congratulations. I'm gonna get you swole, bitch.
I'm not sure the logistics of how that will work.
Yeah, no, I feel like it's too small of a boat. We
You
had
got-
like a
you got your
boat.
legs like on the wall, and you're.
Yeah, Nell is doing decline push-ups because they are just
Yep.
Now would be a
swollen,
good
energetic
time
right
for
now.
you to like take over paddling for a little bit.
Shaves off 2 days.
They just got off paddling, didn't they?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I mean, I can paddle again. It's no problem if I paddle again.
I think that I'm good to continue. Thank you though.
Pace, 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 pace.
How do you pace a boat?
It's like 3 steps, but it's pacing all right.
All right. Due to the paddling for this day, I'm gonna say no downtime event for this one. In the remaining 4, well, I guess are you guys still gonna try to do like off shifts, on shifts like that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna continue to attempt, yes.
Desmond's not doing shit.
I feel like that'd be like a nightly thing or a daily or whatever thing. How about just the 4 of us team up and do that?
Then for the next 4 days, what's Desmond doing?
These are uncommon, so gloves of thievery, then clockwork amulet, then however many days he can in a row, clockwork amulet, clockwork, clack, 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 clack. Another one for everyone.
Okay. All right, then we can rapid fire this. We're gonna do one day at a time, just in case things happen.
Disadvantage all of them.
No. Only do one. So do Omni Tool at disadvantage. And then whoever wants to for Roderick or Thrain, survival advantage 4.
You want to take a crack at it?
Can.
What type of materials?
Uncommon for all of them.
There's day 1 done.
I'm just doing small little things you don't gotta attune to that might be convenient.
All right. And then strength roll from Nell, or athletics
Strength
rather.
or athletics?
Athletics.
Okay.
Oh.
See, this is why I wanted to do one day at a time.
You hit that caffeine crash, huh?
Right?
No, this is fine. I got all the energy in the world. There's nothing.
You.
I got a splinter! No.
So in the middle of the second day. In the middle of the second day, as Nell is rowing, you move the wrong way, and the oar kind of spins up as it catches the water, and as you pull, you feel this like tense like tear in your bicep on your arm that isn't a full arm.
Didn't we chop that off like right before the shoulder?
I have a little bitty nub. I just have a shoulder muscle.
Okay.
So,
My nub.
so in that little bit of connecting muscle that remains, you feel this almost like intense Charlie horse, and as you look at it, you can see like a knot in the muscle itself. And immediately you just lose strength in that arm, and you sort of like drop the oar and like grab it with the other one. And your arm is done for the night.
Oh, right. So, yeah, I have a muscle cramp in the arm that doesn't exist, so I think I need to stop.
I can.
From across the boat, you hear Desmond.
I think you made it too real, Desmond.
I can try to step in.
Nell just kind of has already pulled the oars onto like the seat and is moving away, just like clutching at their nubbins. This is bullshit.
Thrain, you can attempt to, but because you've been helping navigate all day long, it will be at disadvantage. And just for fun, your DC is 14.
I'll look at Roderick. Should we coast or should we just go for it?
How energetic are you feeling? We could, if you overdo it, that could affect the rest of the journey, or at least the next day. So if we need to take a break, I mean, we were kind of making good time. If going from what we were originally thinking, we were just going to rely on this guy, to us helping. If we coast a little bit, figure we're still making better time than we would be otherwise.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pull the oar up, secure it. It'll just coast for the night. Make sure we're going.
Chance?
You're in a trance.
Oh yes, you could totally go ahead and give me that athletic roll.
You were in your trance. I didn't.
I mean, it's been a while. I doubt I'm still in the trance.
This is the next day.
Yeah.
So it'd be the same situation all over again. I was assuming that you'd be in your next trance.
You'd be in your next trance. You would have the compass out.
No, I would attempt.
Esmeralda stays conscious during her trance.
Yeah.
That's what I said. If you want to try it, you definitely can give me that athletic roll. DC is still 14.
If you go for it, and Thrain's gonna give you a look like
She's not going for it. We want to make Thera one piece.
All right, so you're just coasting?
Am I being told no?
I'm not telling you no, but he's giving you a look like out of character. You're gonna need a persuasion roll.
Or an intimidation roll.
The defiance in those eyes.
Would it be a charisma save against persuasion?
Yeah.
Hold on.
That was wisdom.
You're gonna see a fight in her eyes, like debating what she would do, because normally I would have done it anyways. Given our conversation.
That's the thing. Thrain is actively sitting in the seat. Thrain is actively sitting where you row.
Yeah, no, I sat my butt down.
All right. Okay. Then for the rest of the night, you all are at the mercy of the current.
Ooh, I can do the star thingy.
Huh?
Since I'm not rowing.
Oh.
The star thingy.
Yeah, I can map the stars.
Oh.
Cartography.
At disadvantage.
Aw, what? I feel like I should be able to see them better now.
You can see, but to be able to mark and write things down with any degree of accuracy on a rocking boat, disadvantage.
Wow.
But you don't get that nat 20.
Since I already rolled my survival, can I use that then instead to say that Roderick is helping to keep the boat from veering off course?
Yeah, I mean, that's your guys' jobs haven't stopped. You're still, you guys still have to do that.
Okay.
So yeah. Yeah. So you all coasted out for the rest of the night, until your boat swain wakes, and then he'll take over. Day 3. Everybody go ahead and give me a D20 roll.
No.
Oh fuck.
Doing great, guys.
Do we need to confirm?
I
No.
had to make up for yesterday, apparently.
Did we even? We didn't even hit 50, did we? At 20.
Somebody had to bring up the average.
38. Yeah.
All right. On to the next day. After getting some sleep, Nell, the knot in your arm has subsided. You're still a little bit sore, and like you can kind of feel the flare up when you move, but you have mostly full rotation of the shoulder, and you feel confident about picking back up. Thrain. Give me a survival roll, -1. Okay. Okay. So as you're all rowing rather, and the day gets on, the water gets a little choppy, and you get these moments where the front of the boat kind of pops up and hits back down and like claps the water. And one of the times when doing it, Thrain, you get some blowback as the water sprays into your eyes. And you feel the grit kind of hit your face for a moment, and like as you open your eyes, like everything's blurry for a moment, and as you like close them and just wait a second and open it up, suddenly they feel just the most refreshed they've ever felt. I was going to prevent you from being able to provide assistance, but your nat critical actually reversed it. John, what did you roll? A 7. Can I have a con save DC 10, please?
Con save. Boom.
All right. And similarly to Thrain, from you two being up front navigating, with the water kind of being like blasted in occasionally on there, you're finding yourself getting like soaked to the skin, to the point of like getting a chill as the air blows over the water on, and you manage to kind of pop your collar up and tighten up the duster a little bit, to keep some of the water off your skin, but you do feel a little bit of a chill. You two go ahead and decide who's going to do the navigation roll. Same thing, with advantage, +4.
I think you're up this time.
All right.
Get all those ones out your system.
What?
It's fine.
Well, I was a 3. Oh, must have double clicked.
All right. Nell with a 19.
8.
8 or 8?
Let's choose 8. Nell, Give me a D6, please. Three. So as you begin rowing for the day, you get this tune stuck in your head that is something you would have picked up from one of the taverns in Durian. And it's like a sea shanty that was called the Siren's Song. And as you're rowing, the bard in you kind of gets into it a little bit heavier than what younger Nell may have, and you almost get lost into the Siren Song. Go ahead and give me an athletics roll with advantage.
You're all dealing it with now. Nell is singing. Too focused on the singing.
Ooh, imagine a resub alert playing right now.
Too long to figure out how to do.
Woo. You need to just pull up an image and just drag it across the screen. Okay. Esmeralda, Desmond, what are you two doing?
Clockwork amulet. Disadvantage. Amethil.
This is the second one you're making?
The first night was gloves of thievery. Oh yeah, first night was fishy pole. Second night, gloves of thievery. Third night, clockwork amulet.
So the first night was common.
Did the
Components?
first night need anything? Close?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Well, I mean, if you were actually building like an actual item, yeah. If you were just
Okay.
doing it for flavor, then no.
Okay.
Like,
So yeah, we're down 30 uncommon or
Or it would be 25 we used. All uncommon.
the fishing pole would definitely be common, unless you really
Now-
put something into that.
Do you have any common?
I think
Do
I still
I have any common? I only have 17 common crafting components.
Take 4 away from that. Please and
Sweet.
thank you. I had 6 and I wanted to get rid of the random off numbers if possible.
clockwork is common. So
So 5 uncommon or 10 common.
Sure.
Okay. Done.
And for brevity on here, for the next few nights, continuing the same thing, I assume, right? You guys are gonna keep doing the same shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Esmeralda, are you trying to do cartography still? Okay. Go ahead and give me that at disadvantage. And then, Sin, you could pop out 2 more Omnis at disadvantage. Esmeralda, you can do 2 more cartographies at disadvantage. I will not make the 3 of you roll your skill checks unless you want to.
If I don't got to roll, I'm not going to. There's a chance for crit fails.
Yeah, let's not try to potentially fuck shit up.
So that was 2 more comments then?
2 more commons, yeah. So fasten the clockwork amulet to his rifle, his gun blade, then to his arm. Fasten one to a glove, gives it to Thrain. Another glove gives it to Esmeralda.
Oh,
And what do these all do?
Once per day, you can choose to, instead of rolling, just treat it like you rolled a 10.
Oh,
Then
so the
you
thing
add
made
whatever.
for Roderick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Add whatever modifier you still have to it.
Okay.
we'll look at it. Which glove is it? Is it the gauntlet glove, right, or
It's
left
just-
glove?
He like slaps it onto your gauntlet, and now it's just a part of your gauntlet.
Okay.
Do you guys want a clockwork amulet? made, like an item actually made?
Sure.
And just
I don't know what one does, so there's that.
Alright, I will make the effect for you guys. Good thing is I should be able to just do it once and then move it over. Y'all can move this shit wherever you want it to go. Oh my god. Thrain's page is a mess.
Which one? Which one, Cliff?
Oh my god, I'm like, oh, this will be fine. No, it's not. It's not fine.
Are you in the actions tab?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, have fun. So, hang on. I'll share that picture in Amethil because that picture needs to be shared.
I don't actually think that there's anything I can actually do for this, is there?
no, because it would be like a weapon attack.
Well, it'd either be a weapon attack or it can be used on a skill check too, can it?
No, it's just weapon attacks.
The clockwork amulet is just a weapon attack?
Yeah, so
Oh,
it would
shit.
be like
Okay, that's easy then. Yeah, I can do that then.
okay.
So then it is 10 plus your what?
Whatever modifier you have to hit.
There you go. There's my actions tab. Everything collapsed. It's all the little things collapsed.
Does that do that?
Thrain only has a couple of sections. What are you talking about?
Just a few. So
One or two.
when I say give me a second to look, it's like I get help. Hang on.
I have no excuse. I'm just stupid. And by stupid, I mean easily overwhelmed, and I get lost in the tabs.
Can I
Because
actually move it off to the right area? No, why did it do it there, of all places? Okay, that works. Cool.
let me know when you're done with my sheet, Cliff, so I can modify it.
Yeah, yours is good.
Because I just wanted to move it.
I don't know why it keeps moving it from where I put it to its own thing. Like, I'm telling you where you're going. Not up for debate.
What? Where? What? No. Thank you. There we go.
Alright, y'all should have everybody but Desmond, because it's moving too slow. Oh my god. Okay, everybody should have it now. Alright, so you all, about, 3 or so hours into, to the 5th and final day, you find yourselves, coming to a little bit more of a rocky, area where he has to pull the boat further away from shore. You guys are still within, you can see shore easily, it's just you're further away than you have been. And he kind of like points off in the distance. He says, you see those buildings down yonder? That's where we're headed to. And as you all look off in the distance, you see this sort of rocky shape that looks almost like a tiered wedding cake of houses. And you can see all these buildings kind of piled up onto this stacked pillar shape. Everybody go ahead and give me a perception roll, please.
I pressed it. Why didn't it go? I do it again, I guess.
I need to roll my second one. Okay.
Okay.
Also, Cliff, was I able to do any of my bullet crafting while they were doing their shit too?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Everybody that helped to do the things did the things, and then the people who didn't were the ones that got to do the other shit, which I know is not fair, but.
All right.
How do I do this? Okay. The view of this is obviously going to be a little bit changed from you approaching it from the land, but this is sort of what you all see off in the distance. Is this sort of tiered city. As you all get closer, what was your thoughts, Desmond, of like how you're gonna be getting onto land?
Today is a new day, so
Today is a new day.
hey, don't even got to spend a stealth slot for this. So he's gonna use his potion of flight and use his atomizer to surround him and his party members and just go from the boat floating over to the shore.
Okay.
And off we fly.
And as you get your potion out and you're putting the atomizer on and you're getting ready to do this, Esmeralda, Nell, and Roderick, as you're looking off at the city, something looks off. And you can't quite figure out what it is, but as you're sort of peering into this towering landscape, you start to notice a few things that look weird. Like, you don't see the trees swaying in the wind the way that they should be. Nell and Roderick, as the two of you continue to look a little closer into it, you start noticing people sort of frozen in place. You're not seeing any movement coming from the city at all. And Roderick, you even spot near the beach, not more than 100 or so feet away from where you guys are, overhead you see a small flock of gull that are just suspended in animation.
He's going to put a hand on Desmond's shoulder to stop him and then like point over at the suspended seagulls. Something right here.
Yeah. Even the trees aren't moving from wind.
as you point this all out, as you look on the shoreline, you see waves as they're rolling in. As they get closer to the shoreline, you see the waves just sort of stopping, and then they suspend in animation. And you see sort of a kickback over here, but like this wave is still like this.
How far away from the shoreline are we?
You're a couple 100 feet away from it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll call it you're 200 feet away from shore.
I wonder if the new rune would have any way to reverse this.
Seems like exact. I don't know if that's what that one would do. That one more seemed like it
A
repeated
replay?
everything. This just more looks like.
Thrain, can you see if the rune, where it's located? Or are we too far?
He'll cast a spell.
What's the range on that?
Uh, 1,000 feet.
So you would see as you cast locate object, you don't have a clear vision of it, but like sort of through the wall, almost as you see it before, at the very center of the town, you see what appears to be almost, it looks like a watchtower or some sort of like stone structure that is crumbled, and like you're getting the reading like right there. You can see that faint glow of orange up at the top.
We'll just point. It's there.
That's what I assumed. Let's see what happens when we enter this thing. He snaps his finger. Ava appears above his finger. He points forward, and in the same motion, Ava flies forward.
He'll hold his
Then-
arm out so you can grab onto it.
Yep, grabs onto you without even looking. His eyes glaze into a white.
What is our guide doing when we do this random stuff? Does he like say anything?
When you guys tell him to like hold up so you can start making preparations to do it, he kind of creates drag with the oar, and he's locked into place, and then he shoved the oar down and he's sort of holding it in place. And he's just like watching right now. He hasn't really said much of anything.
Okay.
Basically this entire trip he hasn't really said much of anything. And as Ava takes off, you go flying. Give me a perception roll from Ava. Ava.
Perception is a +3. Nine.
So as you're like flying in, you start seeing like the buildings coming real fast as you're moving in, and then all of a sudden everything starts to come to a halt. And then you see Ava almost come to a complete stop, and you're kicked out of the vision. And as you come to, you see Ava frozen mid-flight, still there.
So as soon as Ava freezes, Desmond lets go of your arm and just furrows his brow as he looks forward.
Looks at you, waiting for an answer.
He doesn't say anything. He's just looking forward, like head tilted as he's looking at this town.
Can we see that Ava stopped?
Oh yeah.
Huh.
And the guide's sort of looking too, and he's like, I ain't never seen nothing like that before.
Mm-mm.
Neither have I.
Is this as close as you can get us?
After seeing that, I'm not sure I want to bring us any closer.
Well, and he points to Ava. That is our limit. How close to that can you get us?
Give me a persuasion roll.
I'm gonna try to talk him into this. I'm gonna try to help him out with this. So like, you can see where the waves stop right there. You can see those up there.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna try to, persuade him myself as well.
Sure, give me persuasion with advantage, Desmond.
Oh,
That was supposed to give me away.
As you say, like, yeah, you see that over there and that like that, he just goes, okay. And then he just lifts the oar up and kind of like drags it across the bottom, and he's like kind of scooting the boat over. Where are you instructing him to go to?
Just like come in sideways with where Ava's at, just so it's not like pointed straight at it. So as close as we can get, few like maybe 20-30 feet away from where Ava's at, not trying to be like close enough to touch it.
Everybody go ahead and give me a persuasion roll at disadvantage. Or not persuasion, perception at disadvantage.
I was like, I just don't know what I'm trying to convince anyone of.
Gotta convince yourself.
Oh,
Is
I
it-
forgot to hit the disadvantage button, so I'll just click it twice.
18 or 18.
Sight.
I don't know how to answer that. Sure.
Does true sight impact whatever we're trying to perceive?
I don't know how to answer that, so sure.
So shall I roll it straight or?
Yeah, just roll it straight.
Okay.
$18, 23. Roderick and Desmond. As he starts inching the boat closer to the shore, and he's like moving in towards where Ava is, you get this very like ick feeling, and you can feel yourself slowing down. You can feel your heart rate slowly starting to lessen, and you're looking at everyone and you're not getting the impression that they're feeling this.
Desmond holds up a hand and just says, stop here.
And he puts the paddle down again, and for everybody but you two, like, you're kind of just sitting in the water here. It's only maybe 3 feet deep or so, and the boat's rocking a little bit. But Desmond and Roderick, from where you two are at, you're feeling the boat moving abnormally slow.
Do we
But
still
my 22 didn't?
You were rolling at disadvantage. You rolled a 12.
Right, I forgot. I'm stupid.
You're good.
easily distract. Is Christina still there? Oh, she's back. I was like, wait, she don't look like she here no more.
No.
Good night.
We still at that fly shit.
Haven't done it yet.
Oh,
This isn't gonna work, but I'm gonna try it anyways. And Desmond hold up his hand, and an outline of green surrounds his hand and shoots forward. And he's gonna cast the spell magic.
At what?
Just forward.
in general.
Yeah.
What level are you casting at?
Third.
Third level? So as you cast it, you see the brilliant green shimmer shoot out for a moment, and like in the wake of it, like any of the water or anything that's in sort of the path of it, you see kind of kicks back for a moment, but like almost as soon as the spell dissipates, you notice that everything's back to the same way that it was.
Well, one last thing to try, I assume.
Would I? Would I be able to do a history check to see if I know of any spells that would be either this or similar to this?
You could give me an Arcana roll.
Couple questions, Cliff. Once you finish this,
You can ask your questions.
do I see any people?
Yeah.
Are they moving at all?
Spend it.
What does the condition of the town look like? Does it look like? Does it look older? Like it had, like this has been under this effect for a while, like an extended period of time, or does it look like what you would expect, like a modern day town to look?
Sure. Give me a perception roll. Or investigation, I guess your call. Everyone looks like if this were a snapshot in time, you would never be able to tell anything was wrong.
Okay.
But because your world is still moving and their world is not, it looks very wrong.
So, putting two and together, this is relatively recent. In a
I
broad
don't know that you can come to
timeline.
that conclusion.
In a broad
Yeah.
in a broad timeline, like I'm talking hundreds of years timeline. Like this hasn't happened where
I mean,
they're like set behind.
just given the nature of what is happening here, that if this would have been something that would have been ancient, like you would have heard of this by now.
Yeah.
So it's in some monochrome of relativity that it happened.
Okay.
So are we out of the slowdown stuff? Or are we still
No,
in?
you and Desmond are
Okay.
still feeling this. Like you're
Okay,
moving
so-
at like 80% speed.
Okay, if it seems like he ain't reacting fast enough, he's just like, does it feel like, I guess the moment that is starting to happen, he's going to pop Echo behind him, even if it's off the boat, and swap, trying to keep from being stuck in this stasis.
So the boat is stopped. So you're like, as you're sitting there, like I said, both you and Desmond have this ick feeling. And like I said, you're realizing that like, even though no one else notices it, you're moving slower than you normally would. So like you could cast your echo like 30 feet in the water and swap places.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
he's gonna do that and see if he feels.
Give me a perception roll, just Roderick.
All right, flat or
Yeah.
okay.
Or you can do it with advantage, I guess, because it is a sight thing.
Okay. Yeah, I guess he knows what he's looking for now.
Yeah. You pop your echo and you swap places, and as you hit the water,
Hmm?
you don't see you in the boat, and then like 3 seconds later you see you there.
My echo's lagging.
And then you hit the water and you sink down to about your waist, a little bit higher than waist deep in water is where you're standing right now.
Okay, but he does feel like he's back to normal speed, I'm assuming.
Correct.
Wait, he's stupid. He's gonna be yelling, "Turn the boat around! Come back!"
And everybody else, you would just see Roderick, just like normal, like his echo pop.
Being weird.
And
Being
then
Roderick.
he's like, pull the boat back.
Are they hearing it like super slow?
No. So everybody
We aren't
but,
aware of this lag.
Everybody but Desmond is perceiving this in real time. Desmond is perceiving things like he realizes that like it's about 80% normal speed is what everything is moving right now, like himself and everything else. Even you, when you did that, like you kind of like splash, move the boat. So Desmond still feels the ick, and the boatswain sort of looking at you for guidance, Desmond.
I don't think any of us have anything that can negate something this large, so let's try this. And Desmond's going to activate his rune.
Okay, which one are you gonna activate?
The new one, I don't know what it's called. Don't know what it's
Perpetuity
called. Don't
or
really
The
know
whatever.
what the fuck it
showstopper, I
does.
guess.
You haven't really taken time to learn this one yet either, have you?
Nope.
Okay. So you're gonna grab this new rune, and what are you gonna try to do?
The same way he returned time to its normal flow with the cultist, he is going to try to return time to its normal flow here.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an Arcana roll at disadvantage.
+4.
So as you you hold the gem up and you attempt to will this gem to do your bidding, you feel this pulse of energy that shoots out, and everybody else, you would see like a shockwave kind of kick off and cascade across the water towards the city. And for a brief second, you would see everybody move. You would see maybe 1 or 2 steps taken, a bird would fly a little bit, Ava dips down a little bit. Desmond, you're automatically kicked into Ava's vision, and you see basically this, and then you're kicked out of it, as you all hear this this primal hum that's just sort of a come from the center of the city, and you see this other shockwave kick back out, and as the shockwave hits everybody, you see them just freeze in place. and as it hits the water, it kicks a wave out that rocks the boat kind of violently like this, and the boat just freezes in place for a moment. And then you feel it.
Huh.
Back in slow mo.
That's not how it's supposed to work.
Not that Brain would realize, but we're back in slow motion. With the
You
the
would
boat.
not appear to be. Yeah. So to Roderick, you guys are still moving slow.
Okay. That was my whole thing. Not that Thrain's gonna know, but
Yes.
just so.
Story wise,
Yep,
we
yes.
know. Got it. So then, shh. That shockwave looked like it came from the center of the city.
It's where the rune is.
Usually you have to have the rune to use it. Does that mean whoever activated it is also frozen at the center?
He points to the newest rune on his crown. This one was in effect without anyone being there.
Could there be a cultist currently waiting right by that rune? And the hag is trying to figure out how to get that rune. That's why we haven't heard from them.
There's always a chance.
Also, should we back up like Roderick said?
Like, I'm just picturing the whole time you're having this casual conversation. You're hearing in the
I thought
background.
this guy
Get
was
off the fucking boat!
The guy did not paddle. He looked at Desmond, and Desmond basically told him, "Hold on." He said, "Hold my beer." And the guy just paid him like 10 years worth of salary, so he.
I mean, the only thing I could think to offer was to find a way to shore that is not right here and figure out where all this borders, if it's actually the entire city. But then I have no idea of how to get in.
There's no border. It's an effect that gets stronger as you get to the center. That's why we're moving at 80% of our normal speed right now.
We're moving at 80% of our normal speed right now. I'm not sure if you've noticed I've been attempting to talk slower, just a little.
I don't notice that.
I mean, they wouldn't perceive you talking slower.
No.
No, I meant like Megan was talking slower. just for the bit.
I don't feel like I'm moving any differently.
You are. That's all he said.
And by all means, we should be farther away.
Why are you still in the fucking boat?
Esmeralda's just there, like, going, like, arm wavies.
Fucking got Esmeralda Fortnite dancing in the boat and shit.
Remember the cactus juice?
Yeah, you can back the boat up a little bit. Put the boat in reverse.
You guys hear him beep, beep. He
Back that thing up.
pushes off the shore, and he kind of pushing it closer and closer towards Roderick. And after you get about 15 or so feet away from where you were at, Desmond, you stop feeling that ick.
When they are close enough, Roderick's gonna swap-a-roo back onto the boat. Starts wringing out his clothes and stuff. It's like, man, you guys were gone for 5 years.
Quit complaining.
It's funnier if you don't use prestidigitation to dry him.
Desmond's like hard, like has not dropped his gaze on this middle ruined structure this whole time.
You see no movement.
It was more of a just quit your crying, will be. It's pretty much the same thing, like trying to think of anything.
I think Roderick was trying to be funny. Trying to make you guys think you were actually gone for that long.
Mm-hmm.
Could
Nobody
we
believed him.
Right.
use your
Should always believe
speed
him.
potion to get in there at normal speed?
Yeah, it
Well,
doesn't.
They're not moving in slow motion once they're in there. They are just stopped. So I don't think that's going to do anything other than make you frozen there, but really fast frozen.
So you drink more fast potion.
That's right, Roderick. Why don't you test it?
Nah.
I'm not opposed to having someone test this.
Does anyone have anything we can throw towards the clouds to see if it's a limit to how high up it goes?
Points at Ava.
Yeah, no. I know
We
the
know it
bird's
goes at
in
least
the
that
sky.
high.
Yes, but like, I'm imagining it like a soda can, like it's like round that circles the hole.
Either a cylinder or sphere, probably, yeah.
Would that help us somehow?
I wonder from what distance that this storm rune can work. Would lightning be able to strike down onto whoever's doing this and disable it?
Uh,
Or
I mean, if you could try, you could try it.
something that precise takes out the rune and hands it to Desmond is going to be by somebody who's actually better at this than I am.
Desmond like keeps looking at the ruins in the center, holds up a hand, kind of pushes the rune towards you.
I like that idea because you're gonna kind of feed into the rune's nature of trying to destroy something. If for assuming that there's a person up there activating it just by simply touching it.
I mean, the first time the Hellfire rune was touched, it kind of self-activated after an attempt to read it.
Could we wish to not be affected by this?
It's a possibility.
You Oh, right. It takes right a solid second. Like
The
you have that
reality is
ability.
known.
You have that ability to wish, and you haven't. Oh, right.
okay.
If you want to try to concentrate an attack on the ruins up there, I'm not opposed to it. But the reason we separated all of these runes by your request, and Desmond finally takes his eyes off the rune and looks at Nell. By your request was so one of us wouldn't be holding on to them. And you have been trading with this thing. Don't hand it off to me just because things are a little bit difficult. If you want to do this, do the damn thing yourself.
Eye roll. Puts it back in, shoves it back on.
Guidance. Oh, okay.
And Desmond's like locked eyes on you while you're activating the room.
I didn't get a chance to apply the guidance, but add a D4.
I don't really think it's gonna fucking do anything.
It adds 2.
I was also gonna say I was gonna give Bardic Inspiration.
You really think it fucking matters?
Did we determine? No, you still are one more away from being able to deal with advantage, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I wasn't about to play let's test this on the boat.
Yeah,
Our
that's fair.
golden D20s. And I think Capital redeemed an extra one.
No, there was only 2.
There was
There was
2
one.
because Capital had redeemed one
Yeah.
for a bad pun I had made.
There was one capital redeemed one. We used that one, so there's still one.
Sure, let's use that one.
Wait, who did recap?
Well,
Me.
fucker.
One
Damn it.
better.
We're getting
You
better.
can't blame me on that one. I didn't make it do the same roll this time.
Now you foot pedaled, I know it.
I seen it.
12, 13, 14. You know, they're getting closer.
What is Nell thinking or saying for this thing to do?
Strike the wielder of the rune within the tower.
You all see dark storm clouds spiral overhead of the city, and you see a single bolt of lightning shoot down, and you see this bright light from the center, and everything is frozen. The lightning bolt, the flash. When you look up at the center of this now, it's basically like looking at a welding arc. It is just a bright white flash right at the center of the town.
Huh. I suppose even plasma can be stopped.
So can lightning.
Tap, tap, tap.
Desmond looks away from Nell, pulls out their mask, puts it on so he doesn't get blinded by this light now.
Let me know before you try anything else. Looking at you, Desmond.
Everybody go ahead and give me perception disadvantage, except for Desmond. I guess you can roll it straight, and I guess Roderick, you could roll with advantage.
I'm gonna take it before you change your mind.
So the both of you, I don't think anybody else rolled high enough to notice. Yeah, so the both of you notice where you could see the arc of lightning frozen in place, towering above, but as you look closely at the sky, it's not like connected. You can clearly see where the influence of this effect is at. Desmond, with your nat 20, you get the sense that it's about 300 feet above the tower is where the sphere of influence stops. So given that information that you have, Desmond.
Yep. So Desmond's like looking at it, looks up even higher, looks back down at the tower. About 300 feet around that.
So, but the lightning still made it there. It's just once it got there, then it stopped. Hey Desmond, which bird is that? Is that the like real bird or like the magic-y
Real bird.
Shadow Kai bird? Hmm.
That's
The same thing happen if the fake bird goes in there?
Pulls off or unsheaths his gun blade,
Wait,
pulls
what?
off a piece of it, and holds it up, and it unfolds, turns into Eva. Points Eva forward, and Eva goes.
What? Why do I see my name in chat?
What? Oh,
Don't worry about it.
You've been given a skill challenge. Duh. You can see that right above where your name was said in chat.
Muted.
Muted Clef.
No,
So-
all it tells me is and a parting gift.
Don't worry about it.
And you see Eva soar down and fly up and gets about as far as Ava did, and you see them come to a halt. I did already mention that the trees and shit stopped moving too, right?
mm-hmm.
And the water
Why did we send the second bird?
to see.
To see if non-organics would be able to pass through.
Roderick is going to load up lightning bullet, points it, and aims right between Desmond's two birds. Not trying to hit them, and he's gonna fire.
Sure. Give me an attack roll.
Just turns and looks at you like, why?
Sweet. Perfect.
Ricochet
Oh.
off one bird and hits the other.
You're welcome.
Ricochets off Eva into Ava.
Right?
Can I get a D6?
God damn it.
You aim between the two birds, you shoot the shot, and you see the bullet kind of rip through, and you see this tracer just freeze in place. And then you notice that it just split right through the middle of Eva.
Desmond like leans forward a little bit, pulls off his mask, and like looks at you.
Okay, what didn't mean to do that. What?
What the fuck, Roderick?
What? He's
Like,
going
looks
to,
back at it and looks back at you.
he's going to slip up the blindfolds, flip down his goggles, and he's going to basically try to, he's going to make some adjustments, and he wants to see how far the bullet got compared to the birds.
Yeah, give me perception roll.
And I'm using one of the fucking thingamahoos. It's
You should do that with
I
advantage.
think it's Dead Sight. I think that's the one that gets me closer. All right, for the advantage. Okay, so 22.
So you do notice that that the bullet is considerably further along than the birds made it. And like as you're looking, you can see like Eva is like split in half.
Mhm.
You see like particles of like broken crystal sort of just like floating in the air as the bird is like this, and you see the tracer going right through it, and then like as you continue your gaze along the tracer, you can see that it goes considerably further in than the bird.
Hmm.
Hope that doesn't hit anything important when time comes back.
nothing important except for my goddamn bird.
Time.
Oh.
Isn't this like the other one we have that did the loop?
I already tried that. I'm gonna do what you suggested, Esmeralda.
The wish?
Yes.
And where's the button? There's the button. You said that. He's like, I got you.
Oh yes, inspiration. Should do that. Push the button. Push the button.
I want anyone I consider a part of this party to be able to move freely in this field.
Does that include our man?
Desmond is not considered him part of this party.
Did you tell him this?
He looks sad now.
Oh, shit.
So 42.
You do that and you don't notice anything happen.
Yeah, and he like looks up to Eva and Ava and see if they move at all or anything.
Just out of curiosity, would you consider them part of the party?
Would be part of my
I
kit.
feel like Desmond would.
Yeah, definitely.
They are part of Desmond.
I'm gonna say that they don't change.
Desmond just kind of like stand there as the glow of the gem dissipates and turns to look at the rest of the group. Well,
If you tie a rope to me to pull me back if I freeze, then I'll do it.
Are we sure it's wise to pull you out of it?
I'm not gonna stay there.
Well, no, I'm not.
Thrain, can you tie a rope around now?
The force. It's
Tie the rope.
not gonna be pleasant.
I didn't think it would be.
Are you gonna try and swim out there?
Essentially.
Points to the oar that is completely holding the boat still on a rock. It's like that. It's not deep, and you were also only waist deep, so think I'm okay.
I didn't check to see how far down it was. Yeah, go for it.
If this doesn't work, I have an idea, but we have to wait till morning.
Well, let's try this first.
Of course.
And I go, I guess, if I've been tied.
Okay. So yeah, so you hop out of the boat, and where you're at right now is about waist deep or so. And how much rope you got?
Most of us have 50 feet of rope, so we can just tie them repeatedly.
Like, this map is to scale, by the way. I don't know if you noticed the distances and whatnot I've been putting on here are to scale.
Yeah, I remember Desmond passed off his 50.
So okay, so yeah, I would probably still have all Desmond's 50 and my 50 from the tunnel or the perpetuity one, so I never said I untied them.
I'm not gonna make much of a gruff over that one.
We got like
Yeah,
100 foot of
100
rope.
feet.
Got it.
Oh, I looked at it was 50, and then you just extended the target back farther. I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, you guys you're like off
Yeah.
the map a little bit here.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
like you might be able to like make it to like the rocky shore from here.
I just have to be able to make it back past where Eva and Ava are for us to determine whether or not
Sure.
I am able to move through it.
Sure. Yeah, so you hop out and you start moving towards where Ava and Eva are. And give me a perception roll, Nell.
Cool.
As
Looks fine to me.
as you start walking, you get this sound in your ears, almost like wind blowing like directly into them, like almost like a like into the microphone type thing.
Yeah.
Very faintly, as you start walking, and as you trudge forward, you find yourself standing directly underneath where Eva and Ava are, and as you look up, you can see the tracer from the shot, and you can see the bullet if you look close enough, kind of the light glinting off of it.
And I'm still moving just fine, even though at this point the like waters around me are frozen.
Yeah. You don't notice anything weird.
All right, now what do we notice?
Right.
No one notices anything weird. I mean, weirder than the.
Nell is moving as they should. Understood.
So as soon as Nell gets to like under Eva and Ava, then keeps walking forward, Desmond just hand on the railing, jumps over into the water and starts moving.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna stay about 50 feet back
Okay.
from Nell with the rope.
Let the rope get taut and just like, all right, this is how far I'm walking behind.
Yep.
All right, so Desmond pops out, Thrain pops out.
I would recommend you stay here looking at the guy in the boat.
It's like, I wasn't planning on going. Stay here. That looks crazy.
Yeah, Roderick hops down, walking next to Desmond, and then his echo steps out from beside him and says, "Hey, do you consider me part of the party?" As they're continuing to walk.
I consider all of us. I consider, and he like looks up as now he's underneath Eva and Ava. Them, but didn't seem to affect them. So he like looks at the echo. I guess we'll see.
Just stops and stares, like watching him.
Oh, we're gonna find out today.
I'm more
Maybe 'cause
curious.
they're already frozen. Mm.
I'm more curious if the rune knew where the other rune was precisely, and that lightning strike hit the exact spot of the rune. How are we to retrieve it?
Carefully.
You know, that's a very good question you're asking. You hear from behind you.
Is Esmeralda staying in the boat?
No, but I am going to be keeping my distance.
All right. I
Walking alongside three.
need an acrobatics check from you as you're hopping out of the boat, please.
Why? Why are you so mean?
This chat has
Why
demanded
only? Oh, the skill check. Got it.
it.
Hey.
There you go.
Yeah, as you're like kicking your legs over the boat and about to jump in, you feel your dress get caught on a piece of the wood for just a brief moment, and like as you're about to drop down, you feel the slight tug and just stop yourself, unhook the dress, and then hop into the water. As you all continue on the way, as you all move forward, you've all passed under the birds and got to see up and see this kind of spectacle in 3D now. Everybody except Nell, go ahead and give me a perception roll, please. Roderick, you do not get advantage.
Okay.
I can't perceive shit today.
So you all hear... Does Desmond still have his mask on?
When he took it off after Roderick shot his fucking bird, he kept it off.
So you all kind of have that like noise in your ear. It almost sounds like wind blowing in your ear. Esmeralda and Desmond, both of you notice almost like a pulsating sensation, like a, and when it does, you hear. So you're not hearing it as like a constant air blowing. You're feeling almost like a pulsation, and it's almost rhythmic. As you all continue walking, you get to the point where the water is only shin high, then ankle deep, and you find yourself standing at this rocky alcove, this small cliff that goes up probably about 15, maybe 20 feet in different areas, until you get to like that first pillar of land into the city. Do you guys plan on climbing, or is Desmond gonna do the atomizer and do the fly potion?
Yeah, he'll do the atomizer just because he has the potion on hand.
Nope. Okay.
So, catch up with Nell. Stand right in front of Nell, kind of like grab people by their armor, position them so they're all around him, then hit the atomizer.
All right. And as you put that into it and that kind of mist sprays out, you all feel yourselves gain this lightlessness as you move your way up. Let me know what the game plan is here.
Fucking only 10 feet with that shit, so like
We have
everyone's frozen. They're not gonna care if we jump their fences into their lawns and shit. So straight a path as he can through lawns, like I guess it would be like to here. Then to here.
All right. So you all kind of float up to that first pillar, and as you're on this plateau and you look around, you can actually start to appreciate a little bit more of how this place is constructed. And you can see on this level that you're at, there's homes that wrap around basically as far as you can see to your left. To your right, you have all of this like waterfront vista. It's just cliffs and sea. In front of you, there's another area that kind of juts up, another 15, 20 feet or so. And then in front of you, you can see these large hedges that are lining the border of this. And then you can just see like the rooftops barely peeking over the hedges. As you fly up to that second pillar, you... How many Cliffords?
It's surrounded by cliffs. How many Cliffords are there?
Like 30 of them. We're back to the surrounded by 30 white guys thing. So you all get into this yard, and as you land, you can see that these homes are all well maintained, well manicured. Everybody has a pretty decent amount of property, and like as you land in this yard, you see like kids playing. You see like two kids like throwing a ball, and the ball in suspended animation, and you see a dog in the middle that's kind of like jumped with its body contorted a little bit, and it's just frozen there. Are you planning on going like over the house, or are you gonna go around the house? Because it's probably faster for you to go around than over with your fly speed. But I wanted to know what you're thinking.
Yeah,
Can
like
we-
around the house, over like cliffs and hedges and shit like that.
Sure.
Can we land and walk at our normal speed?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah.
So you see these children playing. You walk around the side of the house, and you make it out into the road, and you can see in front of you this winding ramp that takes you up to the next one, up to the next tier, and you can see like how the stones are adjusted to actually support this, and you start getting the sensation, Thrain, you probably would pick up on this sooner than everybody else, but like you could tell that like these plateaus were like man-made. Based on the precision of it, you're thinking that they probably had some help from magic. But like this isn't like a natural land formation that someone or multiple people like painstakingly built this place up the way it is. As you walk out and you start walking up that ramp and getting to the third tier, Esmeralda and Desmond, you start feeling that pulsation sensation that you were feeling in your ears. It begins getting more and more rapid. You're feeling like...
Can I use a fate point to this morning we had prepared a different spell?
Sure.
Okay. Just wanna.
Yeah, I feel like Desmond would be like, as we're walking, like kind of like gripping his chest because he would be feeling these pulsations through his body. Just like as he's in his quick jog, just holding his chest, furrowing his brow, just slowing down every few seconds to like re-catch his breath up so that pulsations aren't cutting off him trying to breathe.
Yeah, and I would say that you're not feeling the pulsations going through your body. More like you're feeling them wrap around your body. You're almost feeling like an envelopment from it.
As soon as Esmeralda feels them like picking up, she is going to glance at Desmond to see whether or not he thinks we should share with the class.
Nell's just looking around with awe as we walk at like everybody just like stopped mid-step.
So
I mean, Desmond's not stopping, period.
No, they're stopped mid-step. Nell's just like as we walk by them, like looking at them, like God damn, that's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah, and this is like you get the impression that like this happened like wherever they're frozen at, like it happened during midday sometime because you're seeing people like pulling wagons. Like the city is like moving and bustling, but it's in suspended animation. So like as you're walking the streets, like you have to walk around people and carts and horses and everybody
So-
just going about their business.
Right.
So
So
what-
we're all hearing the wind sound, but they're the only two that can differentiate that as like a pulsation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, to everybody
Let me-
else, you almost just feel like I said, like a wind blowing. But as you all start to make your way up the ramp, everybody notices like that wind sensation, like picking up.
And that's right here.
Yeah, I mean technically it's where the start of the second ring is, but yeah, like around
Okay.
there. It's not. Obviously, this isn't a perfect circle in the
Mhm.
real world, so like the. But yeah.
Okay.
Roderick is like keeps like fucking with his ears, like he's like trying to get a ring to go away. He's like, hey Desmond.
Desmond's still walking, like hand on his chest.
Have we like tested to see how much abuse these things could take? Because we kind of just struck one with lightning.
No, are you able to make that go away?
I can try. But the storm above is, if I look up at the sky, I'm assuming the storm stopped above.
Correct.
But, I think that lightning bolt's just stuck. But I'll try. Nell's gonna try to use that rune to dissipate that lightning, turn it off like they have in the past to shut down a storm they've started. I'm assuming nothing will happen, but they're sure gonna do it.
Nothing happens.
Nope.
I assume they're durable.
I would hope so.
I mean, I guess then nobody gets it. Still a win, right?
I guess
think-
so.
I think this one could be particularly useful.
Especially in tandem with the one that's letting us walk through it.
Keep moving forward.
All right. And as you all start making your way up the ramp onto that third tier, you all start to notice that it is considerably warmer. And you all start to feel the hairs on your arms stand.
Could I put the assumption together that this is the lightning doing this?
Give me straight intelligence, unless you think there's something else you'd rather use.
I would say nature, but it's the same as straight intelligence for me.
Yeah, your call. Dealer's choice on that one if you want. Yeah, I'd say it's safe for you to assume that.
Just be a little extra careful. I don't know how far that lightning will reach out and zap us.
Well, it's not moving, so I don't think it would be able to reach out to touch us, but we'll see.
But the static electricity
Definitely
is-
something to keep in mind regardless. But it's not moving. We are what can move.
Oh, what if we
If it
touch
can't even...
Yeah,
Well, that's
ahead.
gonna hurt.
I'll let you.
That's a terrible decision.
Can I watch you do it?
On him.
Like, you will be able to touch it at least once.
Yep.
It's not moving.
I want to watch you touch it.
I didn't say I was going to. I just said what if, because if it's not moving, then
You're not making me touch it.
Uh-huh.
I didn't say you touch it. Unless you want to. You want to?
And same thing here. I assume you get to where the plateau is, and you're gonna fly up the plateau.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you fly up the plateau, and you go to touch down on the ground, for one, the center area here is so fucking bright that like you can't look directly at it. Like you almost have to like look at a version to like move forward towards it.
It's a good thing Roderick doesn't have to do that.
Everybody go ahead and give me a perception roll at disadvantage. Roderick, you could do it at advantage.
Told you I ain't perceiving shit.
I have had the most wonderful rolls today.
I mean, this is all par for the course here. Like, you guys really can't see shit. Like, the center is a obligatory white flash is all you see. Roderick, on the other hand, as you touch down, you see this what looks like a tower, like a guard tower almost, like a large, like nondescript stone tower, made with these very large gray bricks. And you see that this tower is in a suspended animation of it being blown up. You see a very clear separation from the center of this tower, and there are these large, and we're talking like 6 foot by 4 foot by 4 foot stone, like blocks that are being tossed out effortlessly. And in the center of it, you see what appears to be an elf or a human, some form of taller, slender being, reaching up like this, and you can see the shard there, and he is touching it, but you can't make out if it is a human or an elf because its entire everything is being blown apart.
So what it is crispy.
It is.
I may have struck them with the lightning.
We're not even talking about the lightning piece yet. This man is before crispy. I would say he's more particular.
He doesn't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
He's reaching out, and like you're seeing like fragments of him this way. And then
he's not able to wield one of these. This is what would happen if our Esmeralda tried.
Nope,
then,
Esmeralda
to
touched
top
one
it
already.
off, you can see this hot white glow that even through the blindfold, you could see this hot white glow right above his head. And then you see it sort of taper off as it goes up. And this guy is just in midair, just kind of like legs up in the air, kind of blown back like this. It just now everybody give me a perception roll with advantage, but Roderick, give me one with disadvantage.
Okay.
Because Roderick, you are a little bit taken back by what you're seeing here, so you're a little distracted.
Also, I like the 2 ones that got dropped.
Right.
So everybody at this point, as you're up here, you're starting to see you're starting to see almost like a physical pulse coming off of the center area there. Granted, you can't see in the center because of how bright it is, but like you're seeing the sort of energy. You almost see like the grass blades kind of rock a bit, and then you feel it hit you. And as you feel it hit you, you all start to identify that every time one of these pulses hits you, you are hearing that noise in your ears. And from where you are right now, you're seeing this pulse wave going. Desmond, what you're starting to notice in addition to that is every time this pulse hits you, you almost feel something like roll off of your shoulder, kind of like salt or like sand. You almost feel like every time this pulse hits you, a little bit of something is breaking away.
Ew.
This thing do be shattering us.
And at this moment, would everybody please roll initiative for me?
Hold up! Initiative? That was a fucking tease, thanks, Die. Sat on that 16 for so long before, it's like, nah, we're gonna fall into
We
the
got
6.
3 11s.
11 a new one?
Esmeralda.
What's up?
As you land, you avert your eyes from the center of this, from this white hot glow that is literally blinding, and you feel that pulsation hitting you even faster than what you were noticing before. What are you doing?
We don't perceive a threat yet, so I don't feel like I would do anything.
There is no threat.
We're backing the fuck up.
Given how okay, Jim, lightning hitting Jim or lightning hitting person?
You can't tell because it's bright white in the center.
Okay.
I aim for person.
I am going to kind of walk around the gym to like kind of try and get a better look at what's going on.
So
But
that
not
circle in the
necessarily
center,
move closer.
that circle in the center,
Uh-huh.
you basically can't see into that circle. It is bright white.
Okay.
Like staring at the sun bright?
Yeah, like staring at a flash of lightning right in front of you.
So I'm going to gauge how hot it is depending on how close I get.
I feel like Desmond was leading this. Actually, yeah, go ahead and put yourselves where you think you would be at.
Oh, we're so tiny. Look at us.
There-ish. Because I was, about 50 feet back from...
No, we already established everybody is up on this pillar.
Okay, so I am staying back from wherever...
That's fine.
Hey, perfect. I like that no move there.
No, you guys are back here still.
Oh.
You guys just
Fuck
got
you!
up here. This is more establishing where you are at in proximity to everyone else.
Got it.
Get out of that house, Roderick.
No, it's my house now. Can I have an echo token as well?
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna slowly like make my way closer and like see.
I said
We
All
are
right,
in initiative.
You've all lost your privileges.
I'm gonna go back in my house.
Yeah, you're all in initiative order for a reason. All right, what are you saying now? You're gonna do what?
Just like get as close as I can to it without like to see when it's too hot I can't do it no more.
Are you dashing?
No, I'm walking.
Okay, because you only have 30 feet of movement.
Okay. Top of the house.
You're getting on top of the house?
I know, I'm just
Wrong
doing it
character.
'cause I know it'll see.
All right, everybody, don't do anything. Hold on, wait, hold on, wait, hold on, wait. Okay.
Oh, that's big. I am going to hold my action,
Okay.
but I am going to attempt at stealth as I'm creeping up.
Stealth is an action.
Ah, that's stupid. Why?
What do you mean,
Because
why?
you're not playing Luna.
Because you're not a rogue.
I know not being a rogue is stupid. I feel you.
If you roll stealth, you will see that your item that you have attuned is working though.
No, I know. That's why I kind of wanted to, because I have it pulled up.
You don't even have to do anything. It's already baked in.
I know. Okay, so I can't do that. I can at least hold my action. I know that much.
Yeah, you can.
Are you a bonus action? I don't remember. Yes.
Are you a bonus action?
I'm going to give my bardic inspiration away. And that is my third one today.
Should we still use Table of Fates? Minus... Like, I have my minus one? Okay.
And that's all my moves. Also, I'm holding my action for anything that is about to attack us.
To do what?
To attack them with my shears.
Which are what?
My shears.
Scissors? You have scissors that
I
you're
have shears.
attacking with? When? Since when?
I have really gigantic shears.
What? Says right now.
I found him in that
You've had
guy's
a-
lawn.
You've had a
Give
whip?
them to me.
You've had a dagger?
No.
Or is this the new weapon thing that we just got like
Yeah.
last session and I'm just
Yeah.
forgetting it existed? Okay. That's funny.
Shears with a strange grip.
Right. I was like, excuse you? A weapon of sorts? I'm like, because, you know, I was forgetting this is a fancy item, picturing like regular like cloth shears, which are just
Mia-
slightly larger than
Me as the
standard
DM
scissors, and I was
forgot
like,
about this too, so it's okay. All right. So you all see Esmeralda pull out these comically large shears. Just completely serious.
What are you doing?
What if it attacks us?
Someone's gonna like look
What
back at the rest of the
attacks us?
party.
Roderick's looking around like,
Hey, speaking of that, what's Roderick do?
Roger's on edge now.
Right. Roger's looking around for the attackers.
Why is the witch being weird?
She knows something we don't.
Right.
Oh, what caramel popcorn?
Roderick's gonna look at Yakko,
Yeah.
and he's kind of nods. He's like, he shrugs. Then the Echo is gonna start moving towards the see if he can possibly get close enough to grab the item in question.
Move yourself where you would be.
Let's see here.
So, who all feels like we're falling apart slowly? Was that everyone, or?
That's
That-
just
Desmond.
Yeah, that's just it. Just
Okay, I was like,
Desmond
that wasn't
feels-
shared with the class, right?
Yeah, Desmond feels stuff coming off of his shoulder. Megan feels like we're falling apart.
feels that chip.
About there.
Is he doing a full dash?
Let's see here.
.30 and then move him 30.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
doesn't
maybe.
quite make it, right?
No, I mean like you can see where it's at in the center.
Okay.
It's not really that big. I made it comically large so it would be easier to illustrate where it was at when I was pointing to it, but for the record, it's not actually that big.
It's the same size of all the
It's
other
not
ones,
a
probably.
20-foot fucking gem.
But that's way more fun.
It would be, but it would be a lot harder to carry around.
I ain't gonna fit my crown.
It's got it balanced on your head.
Right?
Like, damn, I know Desmond's got a big head, but I don't think he can support that.
So you can walk from a mile away with that thing.
All right. That's probably as far as we can get, and
Give me a con save, please, John.
that's what I was wondering.
You are noticing, from your echo.
Okay.
You're watching as he's walking, like, you could see things, like, breaking apart from him, it looks like. Almost like pieces of, like, his shirt are tearing or something like that. But, like,
Mhm.
you're not seeing it affecting him. You're just seeing kind of, like, the debris flying off. And you notice that, similar to what you noticed on the water, you're noticing a little bit of, like, desync between you and your echo.
Okay.
You feel fine.
Right. And I still have an action left.
You do.
Then we are going to do the thing where Rogers is gonna plop down where he basically take a knee and lower his head, and then he is going to start driving his echo.
How far away can he get with his body like that?
He can get
Like 1,000
further.
feet or some shit like that, or a mile or something.
No, not quite that far.
Have we seen you do this
Swore
before?
when you actually take control, you can go far with it.
No, I think a mile is like how far your
Is that what it is?
your telepathy can work between a paladin and their mount.
Hmm.
But when let's see here, Echo Avatar. Oh, 1,000 feet.
See, fucking told you, motherfucker.
Not a mile.
You're right. It's not a mile.
I said it's like 1,000 feet or a mile. Those are the two things I said in that order.
But yeah, so he's gonna do that, but I think I am out of movement,
You are.
so I am done for my turn.
Have we seen you do this before?
I think you've only done it the once.
He did, yeah, he just did it the one time and he did it solo.
Mhm.
So no.
All right. Now.
Yeah, then I'm gonna be moving up to Roderick and putting my hand on his shoulder, going, "Are you okay?" Because I don't know why he just took a knee. And that'll be my turn.
Well, no, his Echo will look over his shoulder and says, I'm fine. I'm over here now.
Picture the Echo just like turning her like this and being like.
I don't like that, Cliff. Don't you ever make that face again. NPC Cliff is terrifying. What was that? I'm assuming I can't see anything because it's just too bright.
Yeah, I mean, even looking at where Roderick is probably looking where the Echo is probably like still you're kind of like blocking out the bulk of the flash, and you see like this silhouette against the white.
Mm-hmm.
It's not because he's black.
The character's not unlocked yet. Okay. Yeah. I guess I'll put my bardic inspiration on Roderick while I'm right here.
On Roderick or the Echo?
I assumed that if he receives it, it will go on to the Echo, but let's give it to the Echo because he's mech driving the Echo right now, I guess. Just gotta get to that correct portion in my actions area. Okay, so I have to clicky click on Echo. There's just so many things. Boop.
Cool, thank you.
Thrain.
Move up next to Desmond.
How you moving 30 feet?
Because I can't move 25 on the scale. I'm within 5 feet of Desmond.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any food?
Yeah.
Throw it as far as you can towards the center. Or not up, but like
I
roll it forward.
Doing something like that would require an action, wouldn't it?
No, I mean not if you're trying to like just throw something out. No, that'd be like the same as like dropping an item, which is a free action.
Yeah, I'm just grab a random piece out of that bag and grab a piece of food and just throw it.
Yeah, you throw it and it just like freezes. Like it gets like a few like inches out of your hand and it just freezes.
I was gonna like squat down and like stare into it, seeing if it's like tearing apart or anything.
I don't trust this whatsoever.
Give me a perception roll, Desmond. The food is fine, but when you look over at Thrain, you see the particles of him breaking apart. He looks fine, but like you're seeing the trails coming off of him every time one of those pulse hits.
So like not just his armor and stuff, like him too.
Yeah. Like basically like if it hits here, you're seeing like particles of like white. If it hits where his armor is, you're seeing like particles of like black. But like you don't see it like breaking apart from him, but you're still seeing it kind of like blowing off of him, almost like I said, like sand or like salt, like in granular. It's kind of like granulated.
You'll feel him place his hand on your shoulder. I don't trust this. And I don't know if this will work. But if only one of us can get out, it needs to be you. And this needs to be a target spell, not a self spell. And I will cast Freedom of Movement. On Desmond. Now, Cliff.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
Good talk.
That is my turn. Yep.
All right. Desmond.
And looking at like being able to look at Thrain, then looking forward at the group in front of us,
Mm-hmm.
does it look like more is coming off of them rather than Thrain, who is behind me?
With a 17 from your vantage point, given the fact that like there's literally a blinding sun bright light, everybody looks like the same as Thrain. Like you're seeing it kind of blowing off, and interestingly enough, with them kind of silhouetting in the light, you're actually seeing it more. You're seeing like the darker particles off this bright white backdrop.
No one go any closer. Has anyone actually spotted the room?
Yeah, I'm looking right at it. You hear this from the echo.
He just points. He points up in the air about 20 feet.
So, would you be able to guide me to it?
Depends on how you want to be guided.
Just, you ever play Hot and Cold?
Yeah, we got that back home.
Okay. All of you stay put. I don't think getting closer to this thing is safe. But I believe I have a way for one of us to get right up next to it without getting the effects of the lightning or the rune. Give me
Yeah,
that.
that,
What I said was kind of quiet to you, Desmond.
Mhm.
It wasn't. I wasn't saying that loud enough for everybody to hear intentionally. But if you overheard, it was one of those softly talking right next to your ear, but I'm not whispering it. I'm not trying to sneak it, but I'm not.
Mhm. What does freedom of movement do again? Like I can't be slowed down, or is it more movement? I'm not sure.
There you go.
You can't be affected by difficult terrain, and spells and other magical effects can neither reduce the target's speed nor cause the target to be paralyzed or restrained.
Okay.
And then you can also spend an additional 5 feet of movement to escape from non-magical restraints.
I'm not so sure and confident that we can get close to this thing, so let me do what I do.
Could you? No, that wouldn't work. Never mind.
So Desmond pulls out some of his potions, throws some essence, some magical essence into one of them, shakes it up, and the entire bottle kind of starts glowing a bright green. And he kind of just claps his hand together with the bottle, and green mist forms, and his hands start disappearing into a green mist, and it spreads through his entire body. And he is casting. Where is it? Gaseous form on himself. So that gives him 10 feet of movement in this form.
You might want to read the last line of that, though.
I know.
Okay. All right, what do you do with your
So
10 feet of movement?
10 feet forward and up. Then another 30 feet in this direction.
How are you doing 30?
With his Blessing of Dusk as a bonus action.
Okay. Give me a con save, please, with advantage.
What? What?
Oh my god.
And the universe said, nah, that's cheating.
Oh. Huh.
You all watch as Desmond makes his potion, claps, and you see this mist start to envelop over him, and then he just becomes the mist. And he starts to slowly hover in the air forward, and then all of a sudden you see him just kind of appear. And when he appears, you all start to notice that, like, the gaseous form, like, it's bellowing in the wind backwards, almost like if you've seen, like, a smoke trail in front of a fan. You're seeing it kind of blown away. And then as he creeps forward, you see this bellowing gaseous form just come to a complete stop.
Oh, shit.
Esmeralda. You watched as Desmond turned into a gas, blipped forward 30 feet, and froze in midair, gas mid-suspension of the movement.
You're muted.
Of course I am. I'm gonna go and try and grab him.
He's 20 feet in the air, and he's gas.
Can I not poop in the air?
You can. I'm just letting you know he's 20 feet in the air, and he's gas.
So you can't exactly grab him.
I have any jars.
I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just laying out the scenario that is
Oh,
at hand here.
I hope I get all of him, or at least the important parts. Dunk.
Like, wait, does he need air holes? I don't know. How does this work?
He's gonna come back
My arm.
like a foot sticking out of his face and missing an arm. What the hell happened to you? The rent of my body? What is that? What you're
I'm
gonna,
assuming then that he was right underneath it, correct?
underneath what?
The gem.
You would assume wrong. Although you wouldn't be able to tell because he's basically a blob
You would have
of
to look
gas against a
straight-
completely white backdrop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd have to look straight at the lightning bolt to figure out where he's at.
Okay.
So you could try that if you want to. I'm not saying you can't. I just wanted to lay out what was happening.
No, that was just more, just because I thought it'd be funny. So I am going to move.
All right, give me a Constitution save, please.
Yeah. It's a good noise.
As you poof forward, are you moving or just are poofing?
Just walking.
Okay. So as you start walking forward, the closer you get, you're starting to feel that pulsation as you get closer to it. And as you're like kind of shoulder to shoulder with the echo at this point, as the pulse is hitting you, like you're starting to notice like the particulates coming off of you.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the echo. Where is the gem? I'm assuming in the air.
Yeah, well, it's right there.
Gonna attempt to look out of habit to see.
Right there. Ah.
Well, let's hope I have better luck.
I'm like a moth.
Gonna poop up there in the direction he pointed.
Okay.
See if I can grab it.
How do I do this?
Fucking bug zapper.
There's just nothing left. You just hear
Sorry,
it.
I'll die.
Okay. So you can travel that far with your poof. Can I please have another con save?
It's fine, like I said, Esmeralda's touched one of these before.
Uh-huh.
And then can I please have a deck save? You take 53 points of lightning damage.
Holy shit.
I forgot about the lightning.
The bright bulb.
That's the main reason I did the gas for.
You literally said you look up at it out of habit. I forgot that quick.
You see.
I don't even know how to respond. Christina, my darling.
I'm very sleepy.
You see Esmeralda walk up to you, Roderick,
Dying.
say, "Where's it at?" You point up to it, and then with this confident look, she looks at you and she gives you a nod. And then
No. No confident.
there's no confidence?
Thumbs up and all.
She looks back, looks up towards where you said, kind of covers her eyes a little bit, blips, and you see her blip, and from your vision, you see her right next to it. And right when she's about to reach out and grab this thing, you see her body in an instant go from like this to like this, and then she just falls out of the sky and hits the ground. And you take another 5 points of bludgeoning damage from the 20-foot fall.
Could you like fly back 5 feet too, instead of just going straight down?
No, she hits and she just falls straight down into the rubble. Just.
Christina.
How many times are we supposed to resurrect this woman before we give up and say she's a lost cause?
To be fair, she's not dead. She's just
Yet.
dying. Roderick, so you just seen all that happen.
Okay.
Hold on, no one do anything.
I-
Hold on.
Wait.
Okay, go ahead.
Do we hear anything?
You would just hear her just go, ah. That's it. And then she just falls to the ground.
Listen, I'm gonna head cannon the like little flash you see when a mosquito flies into a bug zapper. Okay, I know it's not there, but it's in here.
For just one frame, you see her skeleton.
Yeah. How
What
far
was that, Roderick?
how far is she away from the echo?
30 feet.
Out of range. Cool. God damn it.
Wait, Echo can't move 30 feet?
Well, no. He has a new thing that he could do if she was half of the distance.
Okay.
What if you first?
Fuck. All right.
Oh, I forgot all about that, actually.
I was just checking it. It's a 15-foot range.
I do remember that now that you said it. I remember exactly what you're talking about, but
Yeah.
I forgot about it until just now.
All right. 2 down.
Wait, do you say that out loud?
No.
Okay.
Echo's like, shit. Esmeralda fried herself.
You didn't say you wanted her to try touching it.
I was kidding, mostly. Well. Okay, so
You're up, Roderick. You got this.
yeah, she touched it and now she's on the ground.
To be fair, she never touched it.
She tried to touch it, now she's on the ground.
Just to make it easier to see where that's at, I'm going to move Esmeralda's body to the side.
All right, Desmond, you wanted me to guide you to it. How do I guide you? He's just sitting there waiting for a second.
Desmond is uncharacteristically quiet.
Why isn't Desmond talking?
Out of character. Can't you like not even talk in that form?
I don't think so.
Regardless.
The target can't talk. No.
Fuck. All right. He is going to attempt to pick up the crispy witch. God damn it. Fuck. And he's look up at the, the gym. Three, we need some options here because I feel like if I try to do it, I'm gonna end up like this, and he's gonna start trying to like move back. I guess if he has it left, he's gonna try and use the dash action to get Esmeralda back here.
You could do probably about half that, yeah.
Okay.
Best I can think is to do the exact same thing they did. You're just gonna have to guide me to it.
He's pointing over his shoulder. That's his turn.
From your vantage point, Thrain, you see his finger is like right at the center of the white glow. Nell, you just seen Esmeralda poof, pop, fall. Roderick grabbed her and starts dragging her back.
This is
Just
fine.
in Sylvan, just you've got to be kidding me. As she's just walking over to heal her.
Of course, I had to be Sylvan.
Gross.
Oh.
I mean, it's Elvish or Sylvan whenever Nell gets frustrated.
Yep.
Those
And
are her-
anyone speaking in Sylvan better be the most punctual, respect with, because that is
Pronunciation
ancient.
better be on T.
right. That is ancient Elven.
No, I spoke with a Boston accent.
Did I actually?
Regalia,
Wait,
my
I said
guy.
got. Did I say got instead of got?
No.
I did. Okay, I was like, I do say got sometimes, so I wouldn't be surprised if I went. You gotta be kidding me! Just a little too Boston. Okay, yeah, we're going to do a second level heal. Means like have to click it and then hold it and then do the click and yeah. We do beep. It beep. It beep. It beep. But I thought I had her clicked, and I guess I did not. I failed. 14 health for her though.
All right. Anything else you're doing?
Helping her stand up when the time comes.
Okay. Thrain.
I'm gonna dash up here and kind of squint, trying to use eyes that he uses, but looking directly into a forge. It's not much use.
Okay.
And poof, you try to grab it.
All right. Well, first, give me a con save.
You just hear Roger, God damn it!
All right. And then you poof.
Poof.
Give me another con save.
Oh, God. Hey!
All right.
Right, you like this.
So Thrain walks up, stands next to the Echo again. You start seeing all the particulates kind of coming off of him. He
Kind of sighs dejectedly, like,
No confident nod?
no.
and he blips forward. You just see him kind of like blink, and he's there. And he reaches out to grab it, and as his hand touches it, you see him stop moving. Desmond, can I please have a con save? You begin moving again, and you do not realize that for the last 6 seconds you haven't been moving.
All right, then same plan. Nothing has changed except he sees Thrain now for some reason.
Yeah, like all of a sudden, like you like see Thrain poof in the air, and then because like him using his step would probably be no different than what you've seen. He just appears. There's probably like no fancy particle, especially with all of this going on. So yeah, so he's just there and then frozen in midair.
Would he be able to see me? Like, would he see my outline
would
of
really
like
be able
blocking
to
the lightning? The flash of lightning, like
He would
my
like
outline.
hold a hand over where his eyes would be. It is like, fuck.
You just see like the silhouette of Thrain, frozen in time.
Okay.
You might
So-
smell some burnt Esmeralda.
Smells like burnt elf.
Another poof appearing right
So-
next to where Thrain looks like he's holding onto something.
Okay. Can I have?
So you said I actually grabbed it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I have a con save with advantage, please, Desmond? And what's the game plan here?
So I could occupy the same space as a creature with this gaseous form.
Yes.
So he is going to wrap his hand around where Thrain's hand is
Okay.
in an attempt to grab the gem in this form. Then the effects of the potion that gave them flying, is that still active?
How long does it last for?
I think 10 minutes.
It would be ending, yes.
Okay, so his plan is he is going to drop concentration on gaseous form while his gaseous hand is wrapped around the rune, and keeping himself up with his fly potion, he is going to try to just appear holding to rune and just getting ready to activate it immediately as he appears.
I need to look up the ruling for squeezed, because you will essentially be two solids occupying the same space as soon as you drop that.
Rio, we hear you, buddy.
Listen, I'm fucking trying, okay? Stop rushing me. No,
Why'd you
He
put
says,
him in?
"It's midnight! Hurry up! Where's my cliffhanger?"
I went in there to grab these pajamas. He followed me.
Okay.
Little
So-
dance.
You put your hand around Thrain's, drop gaseous form. Can I please have a dex save with advantage? You take 16 points of lightning damage.
Mm-hmm.
And are you trying to move Thrain in any way?
No, his main goal at the moment is appear, activate the rune to cancel this effect.
And are you trying to, like, essentially like put your hand between the gem and Thrain's hand, so when you come corporeal, like, you kind of push his hand back and your hand's there?
Yeah, I feel like Hugh would know the rules of occupying the same space, so he's trying to get a tighter grip around it. So,
I don't know that he would, because you've never done this.
well, he's never done it, but he's fucking making spells. He would understand how that would work, especially if he's trying to move one partial part of a plane over to another one.
I would say, especially with Shatter Kai, like their whole thing being like teleporting and shit, like they would be taught at a young age about, you know, space, time, and occupying
teleport
the
into
same
something.
space. Yeah, exactly.
All right.
But in a sense, he would try to get the tighter grip, put his gases all up inside of Thrain's hand.
Yeah, okay. Give me an Arcana roll into the dice tower, please.
You know what? I did recap.
You sure did?
He sure did.
Do I have to roll first to see if it's a fucking crit fail? Or could I just take the natty?
You could take the natty, but still roll into the dice tray in case it's a crit fail.
Okay.
And then I'm guessing if this is for the rune, it'd be the +4 regardless.
If he has any left.
Oh, yeah, good point.
I do. Bam. Okay, what am I rolling? The Arcana?
Yep. Into the dice tray, please. Or into the dice tower. It was not a nat 1.
Okay.
But it's probably better that you used the nat 19. All right, so you come up there, you put your hand in between Thrain's, you become corporeal again, you grab the gem and immediately attempt to activate it. And that's where we'll end it at for the night. Fucking Rio!
No! No! As soon as it becomes midnight.
Yeah, so, oh my god, I have like 77 tabs open. This is disgusting. Like every
Why
spell
would
you
you
guys
do
have been
that?
talking about casting, I have open. So when you like go back to it, I can like click back on and see what the wording of it says. All right. So thanks for hanging out, everyone. Are we doing Etheria this Friday?
Yeah.
We are.
Okay.
I know.
Hell yeah. I like the confidence. So Friday we'll be back with Etheria. And one of these nights, I don't know when yet, but I want to do another. I want to do another session of my TTRPG. I have new things I want to try out. You don't gotta make any determination or anything right now. Like I'll let you guys know when I'm thinking of doing it, and we'll make something work.
Preferably not this weekend. 'Cause I'll be on laptop all weekend.
Okay. Yeah,
And you're gonna remember your laptop.
It might not even be this week, so it'll be just whenever I get around to like I gotta actually digitize the whole thing.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and stream to Illiboo or I Love You Boo, depending on what they actually meant by this. ILY Boo. And then we will see you all on Friday. And then next week for episode 60 next week.
Wow.
60.
Wow.
Isn't
We've
that
been
crazy?
here.
Fucking crazy. All right. On that note, do what we do. Good night.
Bye.